Out the slums of the motherfucking Northwest, making their way through the cities in the forest. Y'all now tuned to the Jeff and Greg podcast. This shit like a log from a dog's ass. So drink your box of cheap beer till you so trash. So you try to laugh and shit your pants, and that's a known fact. Greg might be on some magic mushrooms, he got no class. So when Jeff the Polish Leo, and obviously he ain't got no gas. Go past the gold hash, cause last is in the forecast. More beer, get more smashed than TikTok at the doormat. Grab your popcorn, funny rings, and an egg roll. Tell us spreading legs, so I love the Jeff and Greg show. From the IDA, ho, it'll help you with your day, bro. Hey, with those sponsors, Jeff is whiter than that yayo. But rather, there's some Legos, got some crazy shit to say, though. Custom like they bosses, took them off the fucking payroll. Some call it a garage, but we call it the sarcophagus. Comedy kings, drinking beer, sitting around just talking shit. Jeff and Greg, snatching confidence out your consciousness. Listen close and get off all these thoughts from this, I promise you.
I never know what that is, but I like saying it anyway. What's up, everybody? We're back. This is the Jeff and Greg podcast coming at you live from Grey Bush Studios. Episode 117.
Holy shit, right?
Yeah.
What a fucking week it's been, right?
It has been
It's been a fucking week, bro.
It's been a crazy week, yeah.
Shit.
I think we say every week, every Friday that we're so excited for it to be the weekend.
Oh, dude. Every fucking day I say that. Hey, is it Monday yet? Because I'm fucking excited for the weekend.
You're ready to say you're excited for the weekend? Yeah.
No. Yeah, I'm always ready to say that, dude.
Good.
I even say it on the weekend. Like, is it the weekend? It's Saturday?
Oh.
Damn, I'm excited this Saturday.
Yeah. Every Friday.
I'm excited for next weekend even.
Really?
Already.
Damn.
I'm excited for this weekend, but I'm also excited for every weekend
You're
to come.
preemptively excited.
Yeah. It takes a lot of energy, but I'm ready to do it every day.
That means you're like
I'm putting in the work, if you will.
That means you're just like writing off 5 days of your life, though. Just
Oh yeah, I definitely do that.
fuck Monday through Friday.
Yeah. Yep.
Except Friday night.
Yeah, exactly. So Monday through Friday morning, actually
Can
most
eat
of
a
Friday.
dick.
Yeah. I just go through the motions, dude. My wife comes home, or I come home from work, and my wife's, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I just tune everything out. Got kids. I don't even see them, dude. I just put on the blinders, go right upstairs, fall asleep.
You just work and sleep.
So work and sleep.
You don't
dude.
even take a shit when you get home.
I did, dude. That's a given. that's a given, dude. You know what?
What?
Keto has fucked my whole system up, dude. I haven't shit in like 4 days, dude.
Yeah, it's rough. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
like
rough
everybody's
on
like, "Oh, I shit all the time on keto." I'm like, dude, I never fucking shit. Something wrong with me, man.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with me? I'm thinking about like just doing one of those like enema things to just like flush it out, dude.
You know what? I don't want to get too graphic, and we got a guest to introduce and stuff.
Right.
But you know, I can help you out with that.
Wait, what?
I can help you. I don't need to come to your house or anything. I can give you
okay.
some advice.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Man, you're making me sweat a little bit.
Like, wait, what? I show up with a fucking 100-foot garden hose and a
A
plunger.
snake.
And
You're like, oh yeah, just
I rent one of those power snakes from Home Depot. Like, I got you, bro.
the fuck.
No, man. You know what you need to do?
What?
It's pretty simple. You just take like 2 tablespoons of MCT oil or coconut oil.
Right.
And just boom.
Really?
Yeah. Just a straight shot of
So I
it.
put MCT oil in my coffee in the morning.
No, straight.
You have to take it straight, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it'll
2 tablespoons of it?
yeah.
That's a lot.
I know.
Holy fuck, that's a lot.
I know. All right, let's get off that. I don't want to do any more poop talk.
Really?
Yeah.
I got lots of that.
Yeah. Do you have lots of poop talk in your notes today?
Yeah, all my notes are just poop talk.
Your notes just look like a bunch of drawings of dicks.
Yeah, well, I just wrote poop on it, so.
He has a book here that he's made. It's all. Why don't you show our guest that while we're getting him introduced? He's got a whole book of doodles of just dicks, dick art.
I don't know if I'm proud of this or not, but here, you can look through them if you want. It's completely amateur work for sure.
And it's completely not. It's not what's on his mind
No,
Amazing.
not at all. Only when I'm here for some reason. I don't know why. Sitting across from the Redbeard,
Yeah.
you know,
So
like,
you think of wieners?
all the time. Yeah, wieners with suitcases, and wieners with bombs,
Yeah.
wieners jizzing everywhere. You know, I like to think of the jizz as a weapon. Sometimes,
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, you-
fuck, you just blew my jaw out. How did you do that? My powerful jizz, super jizz.
Okay. All right.
All
Let's
right.
reel it in.
I don't know.
Let's reel it in, Greg.
Sorry, man. COVID.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, you really took care of that.
Trying to
Yeah, you got it. You're good.
get it all in.
I'm
here.
trying to get some time off.
Hey, Greg, real quick,
Yeah.
before I know we need to get to our guest, we need to get
Right.
to it.
Right.
But this week is an important anniversary for us.
Really?
Yeah, and we were supposed to have Colt Whitmore in the studio with us, but
Who's that?
he is a real bitch.
Real? He's
Yeah.
a big old bitch.
No, he's just pussy whipped,
Yeah, he is.
and he had to go take care of some stuff.
He need to help somebody. He need to be
Anyway,
helpful.
so he was supposed to be in here tonight so that we
Right.
could celebrate our anniversary, our 1 year anniversary of. It's been a year. Will you grab that ticket behind you and show? Or I guess that. A year ago this week, Greg and I attended the Dave Chappelle Joe Rogan live.
Fuck, dude. That shit was awesome.
That
as
would have been
fuck.
fun to see.
Dude.
That was amazing. It was a game changer.
It wasn't even just that we went, but
We had
VIP
box
everything.
VIP seats. We were
Yeah.
total VIP.
Yep.
Except there was no like meet and greet, but
Right,
we
right.
were like, it was
Dude,
amazing.
and it was free.
Yeah, it was free. yeah.
Colt hooked that up, dude.
Yeah, so that was a year ago this week.
Wow, has it already been a year, dude?
Yeah, it's been
Fuck.
a year. Yeah. A lot's happened this
It's
year.
so crazy because like everything I like to go do, it's all been shut the fuck down. Hey,
Yeah.
like you want to go do some comedy shows?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. We were just talking about that today, how shitty that all
Yeah.
is. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Episode 117. This is a good one. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm excited tonight. We lost our original guest, but someone came through.
Yeah.
It's gonna be way better than bitch ass
Oh,
Colt.
dude, way better, dude.
Colt, I hope you're listening.
Yeah.
You bitch.
You fuck. You fuck.
Yeah, you bitch.
You.
Anyway,
Okay.
anyway.
We're getting off again.
I know.
I know.
It happens.
Yeah, it does.
You'll notice that we if the podcast was a train track, like our train is
Just-
it never is on the track. Yeah, it
Like,
just
oh shit.
yeah. The conductor's a piece of shit.
It's your
Wait,
show.
That's
Yeah.
me, isn't it?
No, I think it's me.
Oh, you're
I
driving the train.
No, I know I'm not driving the train. I might be.
Okay, you're
I'm the one who
you're the one
derails it.
that's out.
I'm out there putting like fucking railroad spikes on the fucking train tracks, trying
Yeah.
to derail the train.
Yeah.
Remember that was a
Penny
thing back in the day when I was like 10.
You
Like,
derailed
you
trains.
put like put railroad spikes on it when
Greg,
they
we
run them
probably
off.
shouldn't record this and put this in.
I've never
You're
derailed
like,
a train.
remember that Amtrak in Minnesota that killed?
They always said that it could derail a train, but it never did. It
We used
just
to put like pennies on.
they
it,
shot them off like a fucking rocket.
coins and stuff
like
on
god
the tracks.
damn.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Alright,
get to
yeah,
it.
Okay.
All right. We have a special guest in the studio with us tonight.
Right.
He's somebody that I've wanted to have in here with us for a long time.
Your mom.
No, she's banned and she's blocked, and you know that.
Yes.
My mom doesn't get to listen to the show.
Ever.
No.
Never.
No. She asks sometimes. She
Yeah.
asks details, and
Yeah.
and I just shoot her down.
Perfect.
She knows she's not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I put her in her place. Even though it's just totally public, it'd be so easy to find. her.
Yeah.
But I'm banking on that she doesn't.
Yeah. Let's hope that she doesn't
'Cause
because
I
she'd
would-
be so disappointed in you.
I'm 39 years old, but I'm pretty sure she would still ground me
Oh yeah, she would.
if she heard this. All right, let's get to our guest. We have Chris Tapp in the studio with us.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
Oh shit.
Good. You guys?
Yeah, we're doing great.
Hell yeah.
Doing fantastic.
It's been a great fucking week. Dude.
Yeah, for anybody listening that's not local, he's sort of a, not sort of a, he's a celebrity, in a way.
Yeah.
In a way,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Locally.
Locally,
local
a local celebrity,
local
if you will.
celebrity, yeah.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
so crazy.
quite a life, quite a story. But you're here tonight to talk about a fundraiser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Love to talk about this fundraiser that's going on this Sunday, August 9th at Pockets. A real close dear friend of mine and his wife Bobby and Fermin Hurst was in a fire the day after the 4th of July. Their house was totally destroyed. Their son and his girlfriend were able to get out of the house with little, minor injuries, but Bobby and Fermin was burned pretty severely inside this fire. So right now they're sitting in ICU here in Idaho Falls, and the community has done an amazing thing. The tattoo, shops around town have done an amazing thing.
Right.
Fermin is one of the premier tattoo artists in our area.
Oh yeah.
He's one of those, like, if there was a Mount Rushmore, he would be on.
He'd be on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
And I've known Fermin since junior high, so we've been, friends
For a long time.
for a long, long time,
Yeah.
and he's been one of those friends since I've come home that's been truly genuine and truly just a real good dude. And I'm proud to call him my brother.
Right.
Proud to call him my friend.
Right.
So we're doing a fundraiser for him, his wife, his son, to help raise money because, again, they're sitting in ICU. He's a tattoo artist. They don't have medical insurance or
Right.
anything else. So we're trying to raise money. So there's going to be a pool tournament. There's going to be a raffle. There's a silent auction going on.
Oh, hell yeah.
So if you could come out and give, please do.
Right.
And even if you can't, you can go to the Beehive
Credit union.
Credit Union, thank you,
Yeah.
and donate money to the Hearst family.
Right.
Whatever you guys can do in the community would be truly, appreciative and would truly be a blessing. If anybody knows Fermin or Bobby or Beatty, they know they would do the same thing for you if the situation was totally reversed for anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's all I'm trying to do is help my friend in a time where he needs help, and I would do anything for this man.
Yeah, that's fucking cool shit, man.
So usually I don't put this episode up until Sunday night, but I'm gonna get everything wrapped up and I'm gonna post it tonight, and we'll blast it, and so we can get as many ears on it as possible
Right.
over the weekend. And
Yeah.
I greatly appreciate it. It's just so important. Again, the community has done so much already, and I know I continue to ask for, a little bit more.
Right.
But again, the community has been so supportive of me,
Yeah.
in the last 3 years that I couldn't ask for anything better.
Right.
So again, hopefully I'm able to pull at everybody's heartstrings and, whatever I can to just be like, hey, please help,
Yeah.
because that's what's needed.
So I haven't heard an update in it's probably been a few weeks, I guess. They're still in ICU. They're still in pretty bad shape then.
From what I understand, because I'm part of the the Hearst family, recovery group and stuff like that. That Fermin's sister and Bobby's brother, put out an update every week about how they're doing and everything else.
Right.
So they're still in ICU. They're it's a gradual process.
Well, that's got to be a very slow recovery. Yeah.
So
What kind of burns did they sustain?
From from what I read through the group was both of them were first, second, and third degree burns on 50% of their body.
Jesus fuck. What the
Man.
fuck?
So
Yeah.
You know how fucking painful that shit must be? You're talking about
No.
like, years of surgery. Like, there's going to be after this, there's going to have to be skin grafts probably. All kinds of shit.
It's going to be a long
That's
road.
like you
so-
said, a long road to recovery, man.
and there'll be more fundraisers, minus this one, that will
Right.
come on, as the months go
Right.
on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I hope people just continue to give and be supportive of this family.
Yeah.
Because again, I wish you guys, if you don't know Fermin or Bobby, hold on. They're truly amazing people.
Right.
Like I said.
Yeah.
The day I got exonerated, Fermin was there, and he took pictures of my foot as I'm walking out of the courthouse
Yeah.
in Bonneville County.
Right.
My first real steps as a free man.
Right.
Oh man.
That's so fucking cool.
And like I said, he's been one of those true, genuine friends since I've been home. That
Right.
every, at least once a week we talk. Every once a week, I go hang out at his house or I go see him at the tattoo shop. And
Right.
I'm not going to lie, it's killed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I hate when bad things happen to good people, man. You know, that's one of the worst
it
things.
seems like that's the way it always goes.
I know
too.
it is how. Like, did they ever find out how the fire started? Was it a firework that landed on the roof? What was it? Because I know that shit was crazy on the
our
4th.
4th of July was
It
nuts
was
this
fucking
year.
insane with fireworks this year.
I was in Island Park this year for the 4th of July. I have
Yeah.
my therapy dog.
Yeah.
He's definitely afraid of fireworks.
Oh, so you got out of here.
So
Yeah.
I got out of town because his anxiety's so bad because of the noise and everything else
Right,
that
right.
we just got away. But from what I understand, fireworks were caused of the fire.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
yeah, probably. Well, there was like 4 fires like within a couple of days.
Yeah.
Because of fireworks. Yeah, I think because of the everything being shut down and everything, I think everybody doubled down on the amount of fireworks they purchased, and they
Right.
just put on their own. Because we were standing out here in front
Yeah.
of my house here in Ammon. It looked like a war zone. It was
Really?
amazing.
That
Like,
was so fucking crazy.
the amount I've never seen anything like it. All around us in every direction, just nonstop, just boom, boom, boom
Yeah.
everywhere. So I'm surprised there weren't more issues. But yeah, Fermin actually gave me my first tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, when I was, I got my first 2 kids' names. My brother took me there for my birthday, and it was one of those things where he came to my house and he's like, "Oh, what do you want for your birthday?" And I was like, "Oh, I want a tattoo." And we'd never been to a tattoo shop. We didn't know that usually those guys are booked out pretty far. You know, we had no idea.
Right.
So we just walked into the shop, and I feel like it was a Sunday. It was a Saturday or Sunday anyway, and we're like, "Hey, want to get a tattoo?" Just a couple of names, pretty small. And he was like, "Man, I'm booked out for like a few months." And we're like, "Oh, all right." And he's like, "Well, how big do you want them?" You know, and I'm like, "Oh, pretty small." And I showed him, gave him an idea. And
Yeah.
he's like, come back in an hour, and I'll fit you in between in between." And he did. We went in an hour. He busted it out in like 30 minutes,
Yeah.
and it was really cool.
That's fucking cool shit, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that goes to show you, like, you know, what you're saying about him. Like, he just dropped things and just fit me in just
Yeah.
because he knew, you know, it was an important thing for me, and so he made it happen.
That's cool as fuck.
And his wife's the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in, again, since all this has happened, I finally met her brother. You know, her brother, and we've started to have conversations, and he's
Right.
told me some of the things that Bobby's done, you know, for me that I didn't even know about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's just truly amazing, these people.
Yeah.
I can never, ever say how truly amazing these people are to me.
Right.
Yeah, and like I've met him a couple of times, but we didn't have a relationship. But from since this incident's happened, it's crazy how many people are coming out and telling stories just like yours, and it feels like the community is doing pretty good.
Community's doing amazing. I mean, I really didn't think the community could do any more than what they've done.
Right.
You know, when I was released in 2017, you know, the community, you know, we had 50, almost 100 people inside, you know, outside the courthouse, you know, welcoming me back.
Right.
You know, and just seeing what the community has done for Bobby and for me has really, truly just a blessing.
Right.
And I couldn't ask for anything better than what Idaho Falls has done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's what
cool.
I will give it to Idaho Falls. They come together for people, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it time and time again. You know, they really get people's backs when they fucking are down and out, dude. You know, because that's
The
some fucked
citizens.
up shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The citizens, the community, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know about the city, but
The
you know what I'm
government.
saying? The government, fucking. But yeah. It feels good to live in a town where people give a fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Or people care, you know?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
like I said. I will about the community of Idaho Falls. I
Yeah.
will never ever think less of this community
Yeah.
for what they've done.
Right. Right.
And I hope they continue to give. I hope they continue to support,
Right.
and I hope they continue to be open and listen
Oh,
and
yeah.
continue to grow as a community.
Right.
I mean, if you go back 20 years, you know, I have a different story.
Right.
You know, 20 years ago about what I thought of the community, and the community had a different story of what they thought of me.
Right.
But 20 years later, I am so in awe because of the community and
Right.
how well they've done and how much it's grown and changed and become more open and
Yeah.
and understanding and listening and reason. I
Right.
love that about this community.
Yeah.
Adapt and change, man. You know.
So you said, and of course there's going to be more events coming up as more bills and more things come up. They're going to need more help.
Right.
So we wanted to extend our, if you have anything to do with those or anybody else listening, we're more than happy to do what we can to help out also.
And
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
You know, from the bottom of my heart, this means a lot for me to come down to the studio.
Dude, I'm
And
happy to
talk to you
have you
guys.
on the show, man. It's you've been on quite the fucking journey yourself, man. You know, quite the fucking journey.
Yeah. So I know there's certain things that you can't talk about, but you want to go over your story a little bit, man? Like,
I was wrongfully no.
let's do it.
All right. I was wrongfully convicted of a crime I never committed or had any part of in 1998, but I was originally arrested in 1997 for the rape and murder of Angie Dodge here in Idaho Falls.
Right.
So I spent 20 years inside the penitentiary system as an innocent man, and then in 2017 I was released on a deal with the prosecuting attorney here in Idaho Falls or Bonneville County. Of the murder conviction still stands. The rape conviction was dismissed, and time served. And then fast forward 2 years, to the great and amazing work of, Angie's mom, Carol Dodge. She continued to try to find the killer.
Right. So she never thought it was you then.
She did for the longest period of time.
Yeah.
Carol thought I was the devil,
Right.
and I was the worst piece of shit in the world.
Right.
And then it took her about 10 years.
Yeah.
And then she actually started investigating. She always investigated this case,
Right.
but she actually sat down and watched all my polygraphs, watched,
Yeah.
the interrogations and
Yeah.
everything else, and she realized
Yeah.
that it was a bad conviction.
Right. Right.
So she became one of my, loudest voices and advocates
Right.
Man, that's
for my release.
Yeah.
So you fast forward 7 years, from that time, 7 years later,
Right.
here I was released.
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, with her perseverance and her continuing to push to find the truth,
Right.
with some help from, Parabon and CC Moore, they were actually able to find the true killer.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then they arrested the true killer in May of 2019.
it was just last year, right?
Yeah.
Who was it?
He was some guy. He lived across the street or something.
Yeah, he
right?
lived across the street from Angie.
Really?
Yeah. And
Dude.
fast
The real quick, I remember when that all went down, when the announcement came out that they've got this guy, and I went in pretty hard, like just following it and reading everything I could.
Yeah.
And it's really crazy, man. Like the level of technology there is now, and the method that they used, and how. Oh my God!
Yeah, I was gonna
It's-
say, like, how can they, like, what kind of technology must have been used?
there's too much to go into. It's
Yeah.
like
there's a show. It's called Genealogical Detective. It was on ABC.
Right.
Or it's CC Moore. That's the woman who actually found the killer.
Right.
We were episode 3 of her show. So
Wow.
if you want to watch it, and
Okay.
that shows you from start on how she does their investigation work through the
Right.
family history and
Yeah.
DNA and stuff like that to
Wow.
where they
Yeah.
caught him, and and so
Fuck that guy.
it had to do in a roundabout way, Greg. It sort of had to do with all of these like family DNA tests that you send
Oh,
in.
shit, yeah,
you hear
yeah.
about 23andMe and all those.
Yeah.
Like they just did a random search and they got like they like find relatives and they break it down to how that blood is related to this person, and they find out that they've got to be within this,
Right. Wow.
and then they just start going, sort of finding all of those people, and
Yeah.
yeah, they like followed him around waiting for him to drop like a cigarette butt, and they got a cigarette butt, and that's how they.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Well,
it's crazy, man.
so they were, yeah,
Yeah.
they arrested him in May, July of last year. The district court with the prosecuting attorney
Right.
and my attorneys all got together and they righted the wrong and they let me go on actual innocence.
Yeah.
Even the judge said, I can't understand how it feels to be innocent
Right.
and to be locked up, but now we're able to fix what was wrong.
Right. Partially, at least, right?
Again,
I mean, it still took a lot of your life from you. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
A lot. A lot.
half my life.
Yeah. Well, let's hope maybe
So far.
like not
That
yeah.
number will go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope that goes down a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That,
Ripe old age of 120.
Ooh. You know how old and bitter I would be by then?
Yeah, 120.
but bitter. Like,
Just bitter and salty as fuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, "Well, fuck you.
Yeah.
I just shit myself.
So that's got to be. I can't even I can't even begin to imagine the feeling of that whole thing. We sort of talked about it before we started recording, but just that finding out that that's your fate, knowing in your head and your heart that you had nothing to do with it. I can't imagine. But like you said, you go in and you just sort of have to face it at some point, and you just accept that this is how it's going to be for a while.
For life, right? For like yeah,
For
this
life,
is,
pretty much.
yeah, this
That-
is my new life. So it's either I better fucking adapt real quick or become the next bitch. Right?
Pretty much. That's
yeah.
how prison works.
Yeah.
I try to explain it to people, and prison somewhat is like high school.
Right.
You remember when you were in school and you had the cool kids,
Yeah.
and then you had the not so Dungeons and Dragon kids.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As long as you're the cool kid, you're okay. But
Right.
if you're one of those Dungeons and Dragon kids,
Yeah, yeah.
oh man,
Oh,
prison
I'd
sucks.
totally be the Dungeons and
If
Dragons
you
kid.
gave them some kind of reason to
Yeah.
tease you or to mess
D&D
around.
all day, bro.
That was
That's
you,
me.
huh?
Oh, I still do. All right now.
You got beat up on the way here, though, didn't you?
Yeah, dude, I did. It's just sad. My mom beat me up. Yeah. She beat my ass.
She's like, you're
I
done.
can't believe I had you. Fuck. Just a couple of those, dude.
Wow.
You know, I just. all
Thanks,
right.
Mom.
And then you rode off on your Harley.
Yep. Yep. She had a belt around my neck. She pulled me off. Fucking crashed into a tree.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a good mom, though. You know, I love her to death.
You should.
Yeah. Oh shit! My dad's on his way to fucking Sturgis right now, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there,
So
is there going to be anybody there?
yeah, it's gonna
Oh,
be.
it's full.
Yeah,
Really?
it's packed, dude.
They
They
don't
say it's
care,
gonna
huh?
be like the since this whole COVID thing, it's the biggest gathering in America.
Yeah,
Really?
it was on the news tonight,
Yeah.
and I was watching it.
Yep.
Isn't it? It's like 100th anniversary, or it's one of the anniversaries
Oh,
this
yeah.
year for.
So it's a
Stur-
landmark number, even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people were like, "Fuck, I'm going no matter what."
What?
Dude, you know how many fucking old fucking biker tits he's gonna see? So many, so much just old fat
Are you
biker tits.
so jealous, dude?
Oh, I'm like, damn. You better take some pictures of those sandbags, dude. I want to see them. I want to see those sandbags. Dude, you know what? They have that fucking, I think it's at Sturgis. They have that Full Throttle Saloon, right? That's at Sturgis, right?
Yep.
Well, it burned down a few years ago, but they rebuilt that shit because they have, of course, they have insurance. But I had a couple friends that went in there, and they just have fucking a wall of kegs, dude. Just fucking a wall, and they had conveyor belts just bringing them into the fucking place.
It's because it's flowing so fast.
Yeah, because he sells so much fucking beer, dude.
But
It's like,
it's only during this time. That's
Yeah.
what even makes it worse. They make so much money
Yep.
during this
Yep.
1 week festival that it's able to support them for the whole entire year.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's so crazy. Well, I would do it. 1 week worth of work for not having to work for the rest of the year.
No.
It's like, fuck yeah, sign me the fuck up. I guess people sell spots on their lawn for camping and shit. Like people just parking and all that shit. They just rake in money, dude.
Oh, I
It's
bet.
fucking ridiculous.
I bet.
But yeah, that's where he's fucking at. Lucky fuck. He's on TikTok, believe it or not. He's fucking 62.
Oh, he's a TikToker?
Yeah,
Well,
and
not
he's-
for long.
No, not 45 days, right? That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, Trump gave him 45 days.
Yeah, they're fucking done. So dumb.
What did they? If an American company doesn't buy them in 45 days, they're shut down.
Yeah.
Is that what that was the deal,
Right.
right? We'll see.
I wonder who will buy him. Google?
I don't
Amazon?
think it matters because some other app will just come up that's just like it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. TikTok in America. What would they call it?
Well, it was already something else before it was TikTok. It
Oh,
was
really?
called Musical.ly, and
Really?
then Musical.ly turned into TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah. And it'll just
It'll just-
MySpace, Facebook, they all just
Oh right, yeah. I get
something else will come
it.
up.
Yeah.
I heard, I think it might have even been on Joe Rogan or something. They're talking about it, and there's already some. I think Instagram or Google has some app already that's in the works
Oh really?
that mimics it. Yeah. How hard could it be to
Right.
just make a new one?
Yeah. I was like, oh, we got a new one. Cool.
Yeah.
So what was the big deal? He was saying it's a security threat or something.
I don't know.
Who fucking knows, right?
He makes it up.
It's from
sometimes.
China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. China. China.
He makes up some stuff as he goes
Yeah.
along. I've noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah. My
crazy
dad sent
ass.
me a bunch of videos this week of him being interviewed throughout the week.
Oh yeah.
And like getting called out on shit and
Yeah.
like not having answers and
Yeah.
looking like a real fool.
Yeah, I heard he was bad.
Yeah.
Or it was bad. But I mean, I don't want to get into politics.
No, we
but,
don't. We've already gone too
Yeah.
far. In it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've already gone too far.
Yes, we have.
Let's get back to our guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Fuck, man. So,
What would you guys like to know?
Oh, man.
there's so many questions on my mind.
Is there?
Like, what's your favorite prison food?
When I first started doing time, we had the slaughterhouse. We had our own farm where we had
What?
Yeah.
Oh
We
yeah.
used to have meat and stuff like that. We'd have real pork chops, liver and onions, stuff like that.
Ugh. Wait, did you just say fucking liver and onions?
Yeah.
Ugh. Fuck you, man.
That's one of the greatest things in the world.
What? Oh, dude.
Jeez. I don't.
Fucking killing me, dude.
I don't think Greg likes
I
it.
fucking. That's like my top. Like, hey, liver and onions. Fuck you. Liver and onions. Fuck you. Brussels sprouts. I've come down on too hard, I think, because I just think my grandma didn't know how to make them right. But Brussels sprouts, like they're just, if you cook them, just boil them and just serve them like cabbage, like little balls of cabbage. I threw up hard on those when I was like probably five or six.
Still
That-
haven't ate them.
And liver and onions, dude. You couldn't make a fucking mashed potato pot big enough to eat liver and onions, dude. I swear to God, every bite has to have it has to be like a 5 to 1 ratio, like
Well,
5
I've
spoonfuls
gone-
of liver.
I've gone
or,
my whole life. I've never had.
Well, you're
liver.
lucky.
They're amazing. I like it.
It's the worst thing on earth, dude.
But again, this is one of the delicacies that you get while you're inside.
Yeah.
And then as the years went on, you lose the slaughterhouse, you
Yeah.
lose the farm
Right.
per se
Yeah.
because of overcrowding. They have to build more facilities for
Right.
other prisoners, stuff like that. So they quit giving us real food. Then they start going to everything was processed turkey.
Oh yeah.
So again, you're going from, ooh yeah, we're getting pork chops on Friday night to,
Yeah.
oh now we get a processed turkey loaf for dinner on Saturday night.
Right.
So you got to understand that
Yeah.
liver and onions is an amazing thing.
Yeah. Nope. Give me the processed turkey loaf. I
Nope.
think all day.
No.
I can't do liver, man. I can't do it, man. That's like, and then there was another one. What was it? Like beets? Maybe it was beets. I can't.
Oh,
even,
you get beets in prison.
Yeah, I hate beets. Beets are
Tastes like
nasty.
dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always say. I
Beets
always
are
say
gross.
they taste like potting soil.
And then another one I don't like, cranberry sauce. I
Oh, you're dumb.
fucking hate cranberry sauce. Like,
When did this turn into the "What does Greg not like to eat" podcast?
as soon as he
I think
started
you get.
talking about
I
liver
think
and
you,
onions,
I
was
think
like,
you asked
ugh.
our guest a question, and
Yeah.
you just turned it into all about you.
Oh, that's me.
This is
all
the,
about Greg.
This is the Jeff and What's Up Greg
Yeah.
podcast.
Hell yeah, bitch. What's up? Hell yeah.
Anyway,
No, dude, but liver and onions, I never think I'd meet a person besides my grandpa that liked liver and onions.
You like it.
Yeah.
And then, so that was probably one of my favorite meals. And then the holiday meals at the start were amazing. Just because they always do a special gig for the 4th of July,
Right.
Christmases, Thanksgivings. But as the years went on, and, funding was still going higher in the penitentiary system.
Right.
But they're trying to cut things. So food is one of the things that goes away.
Yeah.
So when I left prison in 2017, you could
They got to make that money,
Yeah,
right?
they were serving for all 3 meals. It would cost them to make for one inmate 85 cents to feed an inmate 3
Wow.
meals.
Jesus fuck.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how cheap these fuckers are, dude. And you know what? That's why, like, there's so many privatized prisons. I mean, it's a whole thing, right? But
Oh yeah.
it's all money, dude. The more people they have in their jail, the more money they're making.
It's a kickback.
Yeah.
Like for when I first come into the system, a collect phone call. I was in Cuna, right outside of Boise.
Right.
That's where the penitentiary was here in Idaho. I would call here to Idaho Falls to talk to my mother. It would cost her $13.50 for a half-hour collect phone call.
Oh my God!
Wow.
So every year, the phone system gives a kickback to the Department of Corrections.
Right.
So in 2000, they gave a kickback of $2 million
Holy
to the
shit!
Department of Corrections for the phone alone.
Wow.
And they're not even the one paying the bill.
No,
Yeah.
but the Department of Corrections gets a $2 million kickback. So they get a kickback from the commissary.
Yeah.
They get a kickback from other things. And plus they get their monthly, or their yearly budget from, the Idaho state government
Right.
of, say, $30 million or $50 million, what it is, to make the penitentiary system run.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all a money racket. As the years went on, you start learning all the money rackets that happen inside of the penitentiary system.
Right.
I worked a carpentry shop for a little while. We built a purple mahogany desk for the warden of the penitentiary where I was at.
Right.
It cost $3,000 to make this desk because, with the wood and the materials and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
It was a $3,000 desk. The Idaho Department of Corrections didn't pay for it. The money came out of the inmate funds. When you, for basketballs and stuff like that, you get, inmate funds. Some of the kickbacks that they get, goes to the inmates funds for we can get basketballs and handballs and weight equipment and stuff like that.
Right. Right.
But that $3,000 came out of the inmate funds.
Right.
No one knew,
Right.
except for everybody that worked in the carpentry shop,
Wow.
where that money came from for that warden's desk. When
Yeah.
when the Department of Corrections, Idaho Department of Corrections took over, it was a private prison.
Right.
He took the desk with him.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, your $3,000 desk. Why wouldn't you take it with you?
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Damn.
Holy fuck. That's why people build prisons, bro. Because there's money in it.
Wow.
As much as like 85 cents a fuck you. I bet those are like fucking like
Disgusting.
add water.
Yep, disgusting.
Yeah.
I-
But what else is there, right? Like, geez.
Commissary,
Yeah.
if you're lucky enough to have a prison job, or you're lucky enough to have a family support you, or you can hustle.
Yeah.
Then you can buy commissary, but you're paying. When I left, it was 35 cents for a ramen.
Right.
A 5-ounce summer sausage was $4.
Right.
A bag of coffee, the cheap stuff, was $3.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's then you got to buy your soap, shampoo.
Right.
The state will, again,
Yeah.
shouldn't give it'd be like, oh, the state doesn't give you all. It does, but it's all a little bar of soap,
Right.
a little bottle of shampoo,
Yeah.
and every week they give it to you
Right.
if you're indigent.
Yeah.
But that's supposed to last you a week.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's just so it's all a money racket. If you have a family member that can send you money,
Right.
thank God I had a good mother that loved me dearly, and
Yeah.
she sent me money, But so you buy, your food that you're able to eat on a late night
Right.
if you have money. If you don't
Yeah.
have money, then man,
Yeah.
prison sucks
Yeah.
even more than already sucks to begin with.
Right. Right. You hit the gym a lot when you're in there.
Yeah.
You have to kind of. You
yeah,
have to, right?
there's mandatories. Again, you want to be a good dude in prison. You
Right.
want to, be one of those,
Yeah.
good dudes. So then some dudes join prison gangs
Yeah.
or stuff like that. So to be a good dude, you have the mandatory workouts.
Yeah.
You got to work out an hour a day. It doesn't matter if you go to the gym or you do it on the tier.
Right.
But you got the mandatory workouts. You got to make your bed every morning.
Right.
Wash your face, brush your teeth, make
Yeah.
sure you're not disgusting, you don't smell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of shit.
there's a lot of politics inside of prison.
Yeah. You wouldn't think there would be, but there is a lot. You ever seen any like crazy gang wars?
I watched the Southsiders and the Northsiders, the Hispanic, two
Yeah.
major Hispanic gangs. They went at it a few times while I
Wow.
was inside. And again, prison is violent.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not all, sunshiny, rainbows, and it's a violent place. 'cause-
Really? I always thought it was.
Well,
I mean, you
For
start
our-
talking
for
about
our-
liver and onions, and I
For
thought
our
immediately
listeners,
hell.
for our listeners that are in other areas, even in Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say even in Idaho,
Even
because
in-
I'm sure we have some listeners in like Texas.
Oh yeah.
They'll be like, "Fucking Idaho,"
Yeah.
but
I mean, compared to other, because again, you meet other people, while you're inside that's done time in different states, or the federal penitentiary system, and they'll tell you, hey, Idaho is a little bit softer of a prison system than some of these other states.
Right.
But again, I was took out of prison in March of 2017. In February, they beat a man to death with their hands on a different unit than I was at.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. So they stomped a dude out, I think a month before that, out on the gym. 2 dudes stomped a dude out.
Killed him.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I first got to the penitentiary system, a dude got beat to death with a baseball bat.
Wow. That goes that game.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you want to play baseball? Nah, no more. We can't. Somebody killed somebody with a bat the other day. What? Wait, what? Yeah. He was talking shit about liver and onions, and he just fucking.
That was it.
That was it. That's all.
That's all she wrote.
It's like, damn, bro.
So,
Damn, bro.
We sort of touched on something that I want to expand on a little bit. I think I know where you were going with the food situation, because where TikTok is such a big thing, and there's all these. I'm sure you're aware of all of the TV shows about Locked Up, and there's all these documentaries and stuff.
I'm one of them weird dudes.
How does that feel to watch it, knowing that you were there and comparing or whatever?
I even watched them when I was inside, because again, we had cable TV and you bought your TV, stuff like that. But, all right, I'll touch on this real quick. So you buy a 13-inch TV.
Yeah.
What do you think it cost you?
$200.
Higher.
$500.
Lower.
$400.
Now I feel like we're plugging in Price is Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, lower.
$350.
Lower.
$250.
Higher.
Okay.
$300.
All right.
My first TV cost me $300 for
Holy
a 13-inch color TV. Was $300.
Wow, man.
Did it have like bunny ears and shit?
No, it was just an old Zenith, square box.
Right.
And then as the years went on, technology moved up, so you had to buy a flat screen.
Right.
Because
right.
you got to be cool. But that was another $260 to buy a 13-inch flat screen.
Wow.
Jeez.
So prison so you watch, and I'm that dude. I would never, once in a while I watch Cops, but I was that dude that would watch other shows about prisons across the country, because again, you want to see the difference.
See how it compares.
Compared to what you're living in. Sometimes you see, oh man, this is a great place to be, and it's not as violent, and we get the TVs, and then you see other prisons are, they're military style. You have to make your bed, and you can't have a TV. You can only have little Walkmans, and you can't look at nobody, and it just sucks. And then you see other, like the SHU program in California, and you're like,
yeah.
So now when I watch them, I don't watch them as much as I used to.
Right.
It depresses me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. It just purely depresses me that you meet some of them, some of the people I've met while I was inside are the nicest people in the world, the smartest, most intelligent people I've ever met.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They made a bad decision.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. People make bad decisions, man, all the time.
And it affects their life. It affects somebody else's life forever.
Right.
Yeah.
Then there's other dudes in penitentiary system that I've met.
Mm-hmm.
I thank God every day that they're still inside.
Yeah.
I hope, and I thank God that they never get the chance to come home.
Right. Right.
And
evil. Like, just evil.
Pure evil.
Yeah. What do you do when you meet those guys? They're just evil as fuck like that.
You can't show weakness. You can't show that you're intimidated or scared by them.
Yeah.
So you just
go about your day.
Go about your day. Hey, how you doing? Good to meet you. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I used to break bread. Most people know that.
Right.
I broke bread with a dude that had a murder in Connecticut, Montana, Alabama, here in Idaho. He was a killer. Pure stone cold killer.
Yeah. No emotion.
None whatsoever. I love the dude. You know what I mean? I could actually say I truly love the dude because we became friends.
Yeah.
But again, I love him dearly, but I thank God that he's still in prison.
Right.
And I thank God he never gets the ability to come home. Because again, he'd be that dude that would kill again.
Oh, yeah. Wow. He never tried to kill nobody in jail?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
I met him.
Jesus, fuck.
Yeah. I met him when he just come out of ADSEG.
Yeah.
He just tried to beat a dude with a sock full of rocks.
To death?
Yeah. And then...
Did he do it?
He didn't kill him.
Yeah.
And then a year and a couple months later, he tried to kill a dude with a fan motor.
Wow.
and almost killed him too.
Jesus fuck.
Huh. Yeah,
What
well,
the fuck?
So these are the people
That's
that are
horrible.
inside the penitentiary system that you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
And again, you try to be nice to some of them.
Yeah.
Because again, you can't show the weakness of fear, but you're like, and you got to always have that thought in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this dude clock doesn't wind all the way. So
Yeah.
what happens if it's on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and his clock just snaps? Can I be the next dude with a sock upside my head full of rocks?
Right.
So you try to be friends with the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's just truly weird. Again, one of my truly best friends in the world while I was inside.
Right.
I met some really good people while I was inside.
Right.
And he's a convicted murderer.
Yeah.
Love the dude to death. He made a bad judgment call and a decision.
Yeah.
But again, we've had that conversation. He would do it again.
Yeah. Oh, he would?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
If put in a situation where
Yeah.
you made him mad enough, he would do it again. And he's told me. And I was like, love you, little buddy.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that. Remember, we used to listen to Dane Cook albums all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, there's that one bit he talked about. He's like, everybody at your job, everybody has that one crazy guy.
Yep.
That one crazy guy at work. He's like, the best move is to befriend that guy.
Yep.
because someday when he decides to snap, he's gonna come to your office and skip it. He's like, oh, you're cool.
Yeah. I remember that joke.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember, damn, we used to listen to that shit a lot
Yeah.
when he was on fire.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. That shit made me laugh so much.
Anyway, we can go on.
Oh,
I just had to add that.
yeah. Oh, okay.
But it's truthful. I mean, that's just how, certain things work inside a prison.
Wow. That's fucking craziness, dude. I get it, though. Like, be friends with him. Because you're right. Like, you never fucking know.
If he snaps,
You're
if you're on his good side,
the last
maybe
one.
you won't be the victim.
Right. Then you
Yeah.
move past the idea of,
Yeah.
oh, man.
Was there a lot of people that were like that? They were like, be
There-
friends?
There was a lot of people. That was. I try to make it as comfortable as I could for myself,
Right.
for the situation and everything around me.
Right.
A lot of them dudes, but again, they're truly my friends. I'll tell you that to anybody in the world. Some of these dudes I've explained about, still to this day, I tell their story. Even when I was inside, I'd tell their story, and I'd tell them, hey, man, I told your story to this dude, so if you ever run into him,
Yeah.
he's going to ask you about these things. But they were truly good people. Just because, again, they made a bad judgment call or a bad decision.
Right.
Or again, they're sick in the head. No other way to explain it. They're just truly demented individuals. But again, they're some of the most smartest people you'll ever meet. I met a man inside that he taught himself 4 languages.
Wow.
Russian, German, Italian, and Spanish while I was inside.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude was amazing at chess. Could read it, speak it, write it, the whole entire bit.
Right.
But again, he's a true killer.
Yeah.
But one of the smartest people I've ever
Yeah.
met.
Do you think he'll ever get out?
I think he's eligible for parole.
Oh, shit. Now he's fucking smart as fuck, too. Like, killing people in Russia.
So
That's okay.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I guess.
so it's just you work the environment, and again, you have to become part of that environment.
Right.
And some of it you have to bluff,
Right.
and some of it you can't bluff. You just have to actually become that person that you say you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Whew. That's heavy shit, dude.
How old were you when you went in?
I was 20 years old when I was originally arrested.
Wow.
I got to the penitentiary system 6 months after I turned 22.
Wow.
So, and then
It took that long to get you through there, huh?
from the start of my arrest till trial and everything else,
right,
it took
right.
almost 2 years, and
Yeah.
then I was released at 40. So, but again, you start learning all this while you're inside county
Right,
jail.
right.
Because again, you meet people who's done time,
Yeah.
and they start grooming you. Again,
Right.
it's a grooming kind of process.
Right, right.
So you start learning how to do time if you've never done time. So you learn.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, him and his wife at the time, they went and got a book for
Right.
me. It was a gag gift, but
Yeah.
helpful. It was a book called "You're Going to Prison."
Right.
So it teaches you about the do's and don'ts of prison.
Right.
How to make squawky, how to make a shank, how to live inside the penitentiary
Yeah.
system. Because
Wow.
again, I never thought that I would, be found guilty at a jury trial, or most people never thought that was going to happen until it did.
Right.
So, but I met all these dudes while I was, getting myself way to the penitentiary, who's done time
Right.
in the penitentiary system here and other, penitentiaries across the country, and I learned. You soak it up as a sponge, because again, you have to learn certain things, because again, you want to survive. You don't.
Right.
You want to not be a victim.
Right.
So you learn all this.
Wow.
Dang, man. That's crazy.
Fuck.
I keep coming up with questions and then I lose them because I don't want to like lose track of where we're at. But one of those things that you always hear about prison, is when first. I guess my first question is: does everybody know, like, why everyone else is there? Like how?
It's an unwritten rule that, again, when you get to the penitentiary system, you have segregation.
Right.
There's racism rampant inside the penitentiary
Oh,
system. You
shit.
kick it with the white dudes if you're a white dude. If you're Hispanic, you kick it with the Hispanics. If you're a brother, you kick it with the brothers. If you're, a Hispanic from across the border or whatever, you kick it with your people.
Yeah.
Right.
So everybody gets paperwork checked.
Yeah.
So there will be a representative as soon as you walk onto a tier. There will be a representative of whatever race you are, and he'll come up into your cell and be like, "Hey, man, I need to see your paperwork. I need to know what you're in for," and blah 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 blah. So you have to dig out your paperwork. You have to show it to him, your face sheet about this is what your crime is. And
That's crazy. So there's like an unofficial government sort of like. That's nuts.
So
man.
wait. You don't have
Sorry.
to show it to him, do you?
yes, if you don't show it to him,
Yeah.
then there becomes problems with the politics. Oh, you don't want to show me your paperwork? Why don't you want to show me your paperwork? You think you're better than me?
Yeah.
Then you go through that kind of ordeal.
Oh, okay.
Most people are happy to show you what they're in for,
Yeah.
unless they're, a kitty toucher, a
Oh.
rapist.
I was gonna say, what happens to those
So-
dudes?
Then dudes get beat up and sent to a different part of the
So
penitentiary.
that's where I was going.
Yeah.
Is you always hear, oh, he's gonna get fucked up in prison when they find out
Right.
what those guys, it fucking feels like every day there's something on the news about somebody getting arrested for child porn or
Right.
whatever, and so I was just wondering, what really happens when they go in?
Some of them dudes get the brakes beat off of them as soon as they get there.
Right.
No, right, wrong, or indifferent.
Right.
Other of them have to pay rent, where they
Yeah.
have to live on a tier and they have to pay X amount of dollars to whatever race they are
Damn.
to live,
Wow.
but they can't come out of their house. The only time they can come out of their house is go shower or go to the chow hall.
Right.
Then they can't, or, they make allowances where there's certain times where they can come use the phone,
Right.
and that's about it. You never see them come out of their house.
Right.
And then there's other people, and the penitentiary system, as the years went on, became more guilty of it. They started segregating them dudes from the rest of the prison system before they couldn't get gotten.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to keep them away from the.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because there's like the justice, like street justice.
There's street justice in
Yeah,
prison.
yeah.
And here's the biggest thing: whatever you do inside a prison follows you from one prison to another prison. It doesn't
Right.
go away
Right.
just because. Oh well, I fucked up over here. I'll go over to this penitentiary. and
Right.
No one will know.
Fresh start.
Yeah. No. Everybody knows. It's just if they choose or don't choose
Right.
to make it known public.
Right.
Wow.
Can I ever say I held a stellar prison career?
Right.
No, I made some mistakes, and I wish I wouldn't have done those mistakes, and
Yeah.
I paid for them later, and I had to justify them
Right.
and make retribution for them later just to make my life simpler.
Right.
But there's just certain things that you do inside that, are just mandatory.
It's called institutionalized.
Right.
Right.
Pretty much, and then it just becomes such a home to an individual that you want to make your home as easy and as comfortable as you can
Right.
possible for
Yeah.
yourself.
Which
And
is
it doesn't sound like it
probably
ever.
pretty
You got to be on
tough.
your guard like all the fucking time.
From the time you get up until the time you go to bed, if you want to eat, live, and breathe prison,
Yeah.
you do it 365 days a year, 24 hours a day.
Yep.
Yeah, but even when you go to bed, do you ever get to just sleep and relax?
No, because you always got to be on
you
toes.
have to be.
Because you don't know. Maybe you made your celly mad, and you've got a weak celly, and the only time that he knows he can beat you
Yeah.
is when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Me, dude.
it's a never-ending battle where or you got to make sure you can stay awake enough where you can hear the door on your cell if it gets popped.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, sometimes you're able to get other cells popped through, you know, trickery or whatever. And so you want to make sure you can hear the door pop in case you see people coming in.
Right.
It's just non-stop. You have to be on your toes.
Can't imagine.
That sounds so
Especially,
dangerous.
You know, when I think about the stuff that you're talking about, for the most part, you know, most of the people that are in there did something that warranted them being there. So I can't imagine ever, like, knowing that you didn't do it, like, just accepting it, like, and being like, well, this is life. I know you have to, though. You have to. But just knowing, like,
I kinda
I shouldn't fucking be here.
It kind of
and
reminds
this is
me
my
of
life now.
Reminds me of that movie Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption, where he's like, "I'm innocent. I didn't do anything." He's, "Oh yeah, me neither, man.
You know?
We're all innocent in here, you know."
Yeah.
But fuck, man, to be actually innocent, it's like, god damn, that's a mind fuck. And you just kind of like, well, shut it all off. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do. That's the biggest thing in the world most people don't understand is that, again, I speak for people that, you know, have loved ones or whatever that they're inside who's done X amount of years, you know, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. And when they come home, they're emotionally dead.
Right.
Because, again, you have to cut everything off
Yeah.
while you're inside.
Yeah. And I wonder if people have trouble turning it back on.
They do.
Yeah.
It's
Especially after a long time. Like 20 years? Like, did you have trouble? Yeah?
yeah. I have trouble, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right.
And it's to be expected. But again, you know, the biggest thing for me, like I've explained in other interviews and stuff like that, will be like the cell phones.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
When I went away,
There was nothing, really.
we had pagers,
Yeah.
Right.
and the cell phone was the size of,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
It was a
walkie-
Zach Morris phone.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, man.
So then you come home and now they're all smartphones and
Yeah.
everybody doesn't be personable. Everybody doesn't talk anymore. It's all through text and,
Right.
and stuff like that. And I didn't have those. So I had to learn
Yeah.
what society become because of it.
It's
Right.
almost like, I imagine it's almost like getting in a time machine and just like, whoop, and you,
Oh, yeah.
you sort of skip all the in between. You know life before, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what the
Right.
fuck? What the hell's going on, man?
That's so crazy.
Do you have a hard out? Do you have a time that you have to be gone?
No. I
Okay.
was just,
Oh no, I just want to make sure that we don't.
no,
don't-
we're
don't mess with
perfectly
it.
fine. It's
Okay, cool.
it's just learning the world. And,
Right.
and again, I continue to learn still to this day.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, when you talk about TikTok, I don't have it on my phone. Snapchat, that wasn't really. I
Right.
had it for a minute, and I realized that it's just going to get me into trouble sooner
Right.
or later. So I was like,
Good thinking, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I deleted my Snapchat. There's nothing but trouble on there.
what you learn as you do things. So I'm still kind of inept about certain things and how things work.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just how the world has changed. So you got to get used to all that,
Right.
and you learn how it works.
Right. Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again,
20. Yeah.
in 1996, the world was not like it is.
Oh,
in 2000.
fuck no. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember. We saw some commercial, me and my wife. I don't know, it was a meme. And it was like, it was a waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning in the 90s. And it was like that fucking, it was some song that was playing. And it was like, she's all fucking so true. And I was like, I know, I was just going to say that. It was just like, I can't remember the fucking song, but it was like some like, oh yeah, yeah, some weird shit, you know, like I don't fucking know, but it was fucking hilarious, and I was like, God, I remember waking up to that shit, like, God damn, what the fuck?
For me, the best example I've always, try to explain to people, when I went, the biggest video game system that came out when I was going away
Yeah.
was Nintendo 64.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now look at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
And yeah, it's a different. It's a completely different everything.
Hmm.
Wow. So let's see. We went over that. The other one the one of those other big things that people talk about when prison is mentioned is the gay stuff. You know, everyone
Oh,
says,
right.
"Oh, Bubba's gonna get you." You know, all that stuff.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Let me tell you, it for the most part, when I first got to the penitentiary system, it was pretty
I'm
much
glad.
true.
I'm glad I don't have to go too like try too hard to. You just go off now. Go ahead.
Yeah, please, because that's one of those things that, you know, when I first got to the system, you know, to be one of the good fellas, you had to have a punk. You know, a dude that cleaned your house, you know, did those things when behind a closed door, and it was cool, and it was okay. And if you didn't do it, there was older dudes, you know, who's done time even before I got there, like in the 80s and 90s, that would rape a young man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always hoped a little bit that wasn't a thing for
Yeah.
real.
No, it's real.
I was hoping you'd be like, nah, that shit's fake.
No, it's real.
Yeah.
It got phased out as the years went on.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But again, you have the homosexuality people that, you know, they're willing to hold hand in hand, walk them down the hallway or skip down the breezeway, you know, and they just don't care.
Yeah.
But as the years went on, being like for the gangs and being a good dude, stuff like that, homosexuality was the biggest no-no.
Yeah.
Right.
So you want to be part of, you know,
Right.
so you're like, I can't fuck around, can't do this, you can't do that.
Right.
But there's other dudes who just didn't care.
Right.
And then you have the full gay dudes, you know, or the transgenders or
Yeah.
whatever.
Gay for the stay, I always heard. Yeah.
As long as you quit, you know, a couple weeks before you get out, you're fine.
Yeah. Jesus. Fuck.
I think if me and Greg got locked in this room,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh yeah. You'd be at the bottom for sure.
maybe I don't know, but I was gonna say,
No, I'd power fuck you.
hey,
What?
you think?
I know.
No.
I'd break you. Oh, you gonna pull out the cat? Damn, fool.
But I was gonna say it would take you about 3 hours to be like,
To
all
rape
right.
you?
No,
To turn
to turn, yeah.
Oh,
to
no.
be like, all right,
Less
well,
than that. An hour. Maybe.
20,
Tops.
20 minutes as soon as you hear the
Yeah.
door lock.
you're like, how?
It's like, oh, we're trapped in here?
shit.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah,
So,
he's got his shirt.
It's like all of a sudden my shirt's off. Like, what?
Like, yo,
wait.
bro, it's only gonna be a few hours.
Hey, it's hot in here.
oh, man, it's miserable.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Yeah, so crazy. So many. Anyway, well, you know what, Greg?
Yeah.
We could probably do this forever.
Yeah, we could
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
there's so much about prison people have a general knowledge or misconceptions about, and then there's others that is complete truth.
Right.
It's just you got to find someone who's willing to take the time to walk you through all of it, and it's hard sometimes to talk about it because again, there's certain things in this world again because of issues I can never talk about or I won't talk about
Right.
at this time. But there's other things where, like I was talking about my friends,
Yeah.
and I miss some of my friends. I'm not going to ever deny that fact. I miss
Right.
some of
Oh,
them dudes.
I'm sure. Yeah, man.
Dude, 20 years is a long time to be locked up with somebody. I'm sure some of them have some long sentences, just like you did.
Oh, yeah,
You know?
most of them.
You wake up and see them every day, dude. For 20 years, dude.
Then you watch other dudes that you become friends with that do them short sentences, but they're doing life on the installment plan. They get out for 6 months, a year, then they come back with a new sentence. Then
Yeah.
they top that sentence, they come back out, then go
Yeah.
back in, go back out.
Yeah.
And it breaks your heart sometimes because you truly want the most and what's best for some of these individuals.
Right.
But again, you can't be a 40, 50-year-old gangster
Yeah.
still living
Right.
that lifestyle. Sooner or later, there has to come a time in your life where you have to grow up.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things, you know, when I do my speaking engagements across the country about
Yeah.
wrongful convictions and stuff like that, that is one of the biggest things I preach. And it's some of the dudes that I see, you know, come
Yeah.
out of the system, and I try to talk to them, and I tell them, hey, man, what are you doing? Are you growing up, or are you just still being that dude? And some
Yeah.
of them are, hey, I still want to be that dude. And I tell them, you know, with love in my heart, I love you, brother, but I just can't hang out with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't. Yeah. You got to distance yourself from that, dude.
Yeah.
For real. Like,
You got to grow up.
Yeah.
You know, I have a wife and 3 kids and
yeah.
2 dogs and bills and responsibilities that you hope to God, you know, for umpteen years, that's what you dreamed of. Now
Right.
you have that opportunity,
Yeah.
And I don't ever want to lose that opportunity.
Yeah, I don't want to go back
Yeah,
for some
man.
stupid shit. Yeah.
I,
But people don't learn sometimes.
I
And
can't
people,
help.
like you say, people either refuse to live or they just want to keep living that life for some reason. I don't know why you would ever want to keep going back to some place that's so
Sometimes
horrible.
they just don't know any other way.
Yeah.
And they, it's sort of off the. My I have a weird story, but my biological father was that.
Yeah.
In and out of prison my entire life. I didn't know him.
Right.
I haven't seen him since I was like 5 years old, but he's like that, in and out of prison. He's probably now 60 years old,
Right.
and out of that 60 years, he's probably spent 32 years in prison, just
Wow.
back and forth, just popping in and out. Yeah,
That's crazy. That's a crazy
It's just
lifestyle
a
to choose.
lifestyle.
Why would you choose that lifestyle?
For the quick answer,
Yeah.
they like that structure. They
Yeah.
like that lifestyle. They like that way of living.
Yeah.
Where being told what to do, how to do it, what time they can go to bed, what time they don't got to get up,
Right.
when they go eat, when to go shower. They like that structure. It's like in the military. A
Yeah.
lot of people that you speak to who's done X amount of years in the military
Like
have like that structure.
and they have a
Right.
hard time when they come out and
Yeah.
they're like, I'm in total control of what I do,
And
24 hours a day.
and they don't
Right.
like it, or,
Yeah.
or they don't know how to control themselves.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
part of the reason why they chose the military, and sometimes that's why gangsters choose to be gangsters,
Right.
is because they like that way of lifestyle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me, never.
Right.
I hated every moment of it, and I hated every moment of it, and I dread every moment of it.
Yeah.
But again, would I trade it for the world?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
But again, I miss some of my friends.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, easily, I could see that.
Yeah.
Like, how would you? I mean, it's like you said. Some of them are evil, and I'm glad they're still there. But Jesus, dude, you wake up every day.
But if you get to know
you
somebody on a
see him
personal level,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see him every fucking day for 20 years
Yeah.
plus. Fuck. Well,
well,
of course you're gonna make some friends.
like I know how big of a piece of shit you are,
yeah,
but like
I
you know,
agree.
I know you so well
Yeah.
that I like you,
Yeah, it's weird.
even though I shouldn't.
Not, I know you shouldn't. Yeah, I don't even like me. But here we are.
One more thing, and then we've got so much other stuff to talk about other than all this,
Yeah.
but I don't know how we're gonna get to it all. So from what year was it that you said 96? Was it
97 is when I got
97-ish?
arrested. And
So from whenever the conviction was until right before you got out, your name in this area was like, you have to. I'm sure it. That name, your name was like that guy, fucking that guy, and then all of a sudden it was like, hey, his name's clear. When you got out, what was the reception like from the community? Because there was a switch that went off, and it was like he's this guy, and now he's this guy. And so, what was it like when you came home? What was the reception like from the community?
the community was amazing, and you're completely, totally right. From 1997, and then the Dateline aired in 2012. So from 97 to 2012, when my name was ever spoken,
Right.
I was the biggest,
Piece of shit ever.
ever.
Right.
You. God, I hate to. How do I explain it? Paul Ezra Rhodes.
Right.
Yeah.
You would put me in the same category as Paul Ezra Rhodes from 97 to 2012. And then in 2012, when the Dateline aired
Right.
and showed what was done to me during the interrogations and stuff like that,
Yeah.
the community then changed.
Right.
Then they started to see, and then again, Carol Dodge came on board as one of my advocates, and people that was pushing for my release and saying, hey, you guys screwed up. And then as news articles and Post Register and 48 Hours and other news agencies picked up this story
Right.
about this, and the community completely changed.
Right.
Then Judges for Justice, started doing open houses, for the community to come and speak, and they would show my interrogation tapes, polygraph. They would show certain things about what was wrong with this case and open the community's eyes.
Right.
And then, again, you start having people come to my hearings with signs
Yeah.
and holding signs out front of the courthouse saying,
Right.
free me.
Yeah.
And then 2017, March, I was released, and you see 50 to 100 people outside the courthouse applauding.
Yeah.
And wanted to talk to me, and some of them are my friends, and some people I've never even met a day in my life.
Right,
but
right.
they wanted to come support me and be my friend.
Right.
So you look at all this,
Yeah.
and you see the world and the community change, and it was such an amazing feeling. Because again, I didn't get to see it until
Right.
later on in life, but my mother got to see it and
Yeah.
feel it, and that's what meant most to me.
Right.
Was my mother.
Yeah.
She got to see it, and she got to feel it, and she got to see the support and love from the community,
Right.
and that meant the world to me.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because I'm sure your mom took a lot of the brunt.
She did, because
Yeah.
she was here.
Yeah.
I was gone.
Right.
So it was truly amazing, and I was so thankful and so happy that the community had changed
Right.
so much, and it meant the world to me.
Yeah.
And it still means the world to me today. That people, again, now we fast forward to 2019 when I was exonerated.
Right.
And, every news agency across, Idaho and across the country was, there to see this happen. And,
Right.
Yeah.
And
man.
you have, my true friends, wearing shirts of innocent and on the back, we told you so. And,
Yeah.
and so many people there were just so supportive. That courtroom was packed the day the exoneration happened. And I saw the mayor. I saw, people were there just in support.
That's so fucking cool, man.
It was truly amazing to have that feeling.
Right.
And again, like I said in my speech, or, for my time to finally speak, I was thankful that my mom got to be here for it.
Right.
She got to have my last name cleared.
Yeah.
That anytime that you ever see my name or research, the Tapp name, says I'm innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means the world to me to have that kind of support.
Right.
And still to this day, a year goes by that people still come shake my hand, and they're still so thankful, and they support me, and still are so happy that, that I'm home.
Right.
And, I've been home 3.5 years now.
Right.
But I still get it every once in a while, and that means the world to me. And I take the time out to talk to these people because I believe that they deserve it.
Yep. Wow.
What a crazy the whole situation is crazy. Got me all foggy over here, man.
You're gonna catch a shank, dude. You're gonna catch a shank, dude.
No, it's allergies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, bro.
All right. Well, let's try to switch gears a little bit.
All right.
We have yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that thing.
Okay.
Anyway, so I heard a story today. While we're in that mode, I heard a kind of a feel good story today.
About Beirut?
No.
Yeah, that was a fucking story. Let me tell you about that. You hear about that?
Firework?
Yeah.
Alleged firework blowing.
Well, yeah. So here's what I heard. I'm sure everybody's heard about this now, and seen the videos, because holy shit, that shit looked like a fucking atom bomb went off in that fucking place. Well, the first video I saw, it was like this fucking like huge smoke cloud just in the air, and this guy's videotaping from his room. Then all of a sudden you see like a bunch of like white light like flashing off in this building, and then it just boom, like oh my god. And then the wave hit him, but then the sound hit him later. Like, that was intense. Like, watching that, like, oh shit, that just happened. Like, that just happened. Like, I watched it literally almost live. Like, he played that shit like right after. He must have uploaded it like right after it happened, dude. And I watched that like, I can't even remember. It was like 12 or something. I was like, oh shit. And then they're like, it's going to be all over the news later on. And it was. It was all over the news. But then they showed like a fucking negative image of it, where it was just like, it was all negative. And it shows like this fucking thing come down from the sky. Was it fake?
That was like one of those things where it proved like, oh, this is a fake video.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I was
saw
like-
that. I saw that. I saw the same thing. I saw the negative, and you
Yeah.
see the thing,
Right.
and then like a few hours later, I saw something saying that was a
Oh, it was a fake.
doctored video. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I was like, damn, who would launch a missile at these guys? 'Cause
But
that's
who knows?
fucked up.
Whatever happened, that
Well, there
blast
was a lot of
fucking
ammonium
intense. Nitrate.
nitrate there,
Yeah.
which is like a type of fertilizer they use.
Mhm.
But they had 2,750 tons of that shit stored
Yeah.
illegally. I showed, or not illegally, but unsafely. They had rooms of it just stacked. It was stacked in there.
in
And
a
they showed a
port.
picture of them like handling it, like putting it in there. I was like, geez, dude, that's not. And they had it there for
6
six
years.
fucking years, and there was a lot of memos that went out that said that, hey, we need to take care of this, but nobody ever did.
Yeah.
Nobody ever did. And I guess there was a fireworks building. Like, how unsafe is this, dude? Check this out. So you got 2,750 tons roughly of fucking this fertilizer that's highly explosive. It's not stored right, and it's just sitting next to a fireworks building. Like, hey,
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 let's
hey,
think about
guys,
this.
hey, can we move one of these? Like, I don't care which one.
They shouldn't be next to each other.
Yeah. Oh,
If
fuck.
that's what really happened,
Oh
Greg.
shit! It was a UFO. It was a UFO, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a crazy. That's the.
But
same,
they had crazy like angles on it. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, look at this."
Well, there was
fire."
a big fire going on.
Yeah, it
so
was
a
a
lot of
huge
people
fire.
were
So a lot of
recording
people
it.
were like, "Oh shit!" And
You
then
know,
it's like,
that's the same.
boom.
That's the same explosive that the Oklahoma City bomber used
Mhm.
to blow up that federal building,
I remember that.
and he had like
A van.
a fraction
Yeah.
of that amount.
Yeah.
And it blew up that whole fucking building.
Yep.
So
He drove it in a van, right? He
Yeah.
drove it into the building and boom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember that fucking guy. He had the big old glasses and the hoodie.
That's the Unabomber.
That was
that
the
was the
Unabomber. That was
Unabomber,
somebody
yeah.
else.
Oh, okay.
Totally different story.
Sorry, man.
Yeah. So hey, I want to do a little feel good
Wasn't
story.
easy.
Let's do a little feel good shit.
Oh yeah.
So have you ever been talking to one of your boys and you're like, "Yo, man,
I want a
if
cookie.
I want a cookie."
Is that what you're talking about?
No.
No.
You're like, "Yeah, if
It's
we
a
ever
cookie.
if I ever win the lottery, I'm splitting that shit with you."
Oh yeah,
You-
dude,
you-
all day.
everybody does that
Yeah,
shit,
who
right?
doesn't do that?
Like, but and then the next line is like, "What? The only way to win is to play."
Yeah.
You know, everyone
Right.
everyone says that shit.
Yeah.
Well, there's a story that came out this week about a man who kept his promise made 30 years ago, pretty much in 1992.
What?
30 years ago in 1992, him and his buddy made themselves a promise that, hey, if one of them ever wins the lottery, they'd split the winnings.
Yeah.
You know, 30 years later, one of the guys won a $22 million Powerball, and he called up his friend and he made good on the deal.
Shut
He's
the
like, "Yo,
fuck up.
30 years ago, I made you a promise on a handshake," and he's like, "We're splitting this."
Damn.
Yeah,
Yo, let's make that deal, dog.
I've already made it with like 7 people,
Oh,
and I don't remember them all.
Oh shit.
So,
Well, fuck 'em
like,
then.
if I win the lottery, if I ever
gotta
win the
split it up
lottery,
7 ways.
I'm gonna make a news story about me and my friend Greg splitting the splitting the winnings, and all these people are gonna be like, "Hey, you said you were gonna split that shit with me."
Yeah, that's what everybody's gonna say. Like, hey man, remember when I worked at that gas station with you? I'm like, no, dude.
You said you'd hook me up.
Oh yeah. I'll give you like a couple bucks, dude. Shut up.
Yeah. No.
Dude, that's cool that he's fucking splitting his winnings. Fuck.
Yeah. He's
Fuck,
actually
that's so cool.
Actually, there's actually only I know there's probably been a ton of times where I've been in that conversation
Yeah.
where people are like, "Oh, if I win the lottery, I'm gonna help out everybody I
Yeah.
know," or whatever.
Well, I'm one of them. I always say that. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking help so many of my friends.
There's only one that I can actually think of where I've said that.
Yeah.
I was probably a young teenager, and I have a cousin that was like super, for some reason, into Lamborghinis.
Oh right.
Lamborghini Diablo, that was the car back then.
Oh right.
And I remember telling him that if I ever won the lottery, I'd buy him a Lamborghini Diablo. That's the
Right.
only thing. That's the only one I remember. So I'm gonna have to pull
you
through
win-
on
yeah.
that one.
You could probably find a cheap one now. You're like, oh, I just bought you a Lamborghini Diablo. It's like,
It's a
gotta be-
1994.
it's
But still.
yeah, it was 5,000. So yeah, Maybe you could fix
it's
it
got
up.
700,000 miles on it. I'm sure they're still probably worth a lot of money.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Fucking Lamborghini, dude. Right? Damn.
Yeah,
What would
man.
you do if you won that much money? If you won the lottery or some shit, would you split it with me? Let's make that deal.
No.
Let's make that deal right now.
He's like, fuck you. I just met you an hour ago, bro.
Let's make that deal, bro. I think that's a good deal.
There's-
Did you hear about the miners that they all went in on a couple tickets and then
Mhm.
they won and they fucking split all the
Yeah,
money?
that shit happens every once
Yeah.
in a while. There's like an
The
office
pack
pool.
of miners. Like what? A pack of miners won?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know they ran in packs. First off, but that's cool. You know?
You just got to be backwoods,
Yeah.
redneckish, and
Yeah.
you can have a chance to win millions of dollars.
Yeah, dude.
It seems like that's always who wins, huh?
Yeah. Or either that or like old
You know
ladies.
who wins?
80s.
People who play the lottery.
Oh yeah, that's
That
true.
costs too much to play now.
Yeah,
I don't know the last.
you gotta
The
play to
only-
win, bro.
The only time I ever buy a lottery
I
ticket,
always get so sad if I play because then I know I'm gonna lose.
I never, ever, 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 ever do. But the only time that I've ever bought a ticket is when it's like on the news, like the jackpot is at a record high,
Yeah.
and then everyone starts buying. Them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I always do that too. I'm like, well, there's always a chance.
You know what? I always feel
Do you
stupid.
do you daydream about it though? Sometimes, like
No,
after you buy the ticket, you're like, what if I win?
like what if?
Just a little bit. I
You know-
always do that a little bit.
Other than like it's such a huge waste of money. The main reason I don't buy lottery tickets
What?
is because I don't know how. Like I feel stupid like going up and be like, I want a lottery ticket, and they're like, how many? They like to know all these details about it. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're like quick pick
It's-
fucking six. Like they know all
Yeah.
these fucking. There's all these
Yeah.
things you have to know. Like it's the same
It's
thing with like
intimidating too.
going to Starbucks. They're like, what do you want? And everyone's all fucking.
A coffee.
Yeah.
I just want fucking coffee. Can you give me
Can you give
something
me a coffee?
tasty?
Like, yeah. What kind of coffee?
Like venti or like what size do you like?
Yeah.
There's all these fucking lingo you have to know to order a goddamn coffee. Yeah, it's the same with ordering a lottery ticket.
right.
It's like I don't know, man. Give me one.
Can you put butter in my coffee?
Can
Like,
you
what?
fucking you pick? What's your
Yeah.
favorite? Hook me up with that one.
Yeah. Then it ends up being the worst coffee you ever had. You're like, oh, this guy's.
Why did people go here?
Did he piss in this? What the fuck?
And then I
Jesus.
realized I was at Dutch Bros.
Yeah. And you're like, oh,
Fuck this place.
yeah. And then you drink it and you're like, oh, I hate every moment of this.
I hate Dutch Bros.
Yeah, he does, but he drinks it a lot for some reason. So it's
Once.
Got to support corporate America.
strange. Yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Once.
gotta make those dreams come true for somebody.
Once, Greg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Once that
So
you
hey,
told me.
you told me a story this week about a bad experience you had. You ordered out some food.
Oh yeah, man.
You went. We'll just say the name. You ordered up some Texas Roadhouse, and you got it home, and you were
Thoroughly,
less than satisfied
Yeah.
with what you.
and that's twice
home.
now.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, man. You're fucking busy. You got takeouts like a motherfucker, I'm sure. But Jesus, fuck, man. Like, I paid good money for that still, you know? And you know what I should have did? I should have just fucking called like a grown up, you know, and been like, you know what? I'm always very polite when I call, because I know nobody wants to be fucking yelled at. It's the worst fucking feeling in the world, you know? So you can always handle a situation with respect and with you know, a great attitude. You don't have to be a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You
You're
know?
talking about because your order was messed up.
Yeah. So, but I didn't. I just let it go because I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
You know, even though I
I've,
probably should have, because I probably could have got it for free.
With the advent of all of these food delivery apps,
Yeah.
you know, Grubhub and
Right.
DoorDash and Uber Eats,
Yeah.
and whatever else, Postmates,
Right.
whatever else there is.
Yeah.
I have come to a conclusion. If you're gonna order food and take it home,
Right.
you're usually gonna get what you want if you go fast food.
Right.
If you go to a place that's a normal like regular go in sit down restaurant like
Right.
Texas Roadhouse,
Yeah.
you're gonna be super disappointed with what you get home every time.
Yep.
Every single time, because it's made and then it's put in a styrofoam thing and then it sits there waiting for you to come pick it up, and then
Right.
you have to drive it all the way home.
Yep.
And usually there's something wrong with it, but by the time you start eating it, like it's
Yeah.
been cooling and it's like subpar
Yep.
because it's cooked shit.
There's less
It's
of
not meant. It's meant
Yeah.
to be cooked and given to you at the table.
Right. And
you
if
know?
there's something wrong, they probably won't even bring it out to you. They'll fix it before they bring it out to you because they know, because they're servers. They're like, oh well, there's this and this is wrong. So
Yeah.
why would we
But
give
they
it
don't
to
give
the
a
guy?
shit when they put it in a
Yeah,
styrofoam
they don't give
container.
as soon as it goes into a styrofoam.
So
Yeah, fuck these guys. I
so
hope he gives me a tip. Like
so
what?
every time we've done one of those orders from like one of those restaurants, whether it's
Right.
Texas Roadhouse, we've had really bad experiences with taking home
Right.
Red Robin
Yeah.
shit. Like they always mess it up.
Right. Red Robin.
But my wife, dude, my wife is one of those people that I'm like, hey, we should get some food here, and she always wants to take it home every time.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's fucking Fiesta Olay or fucking Texas Roadhouse.
Right.
And I hate that. I always want to go in
Yeah.
because I just feel like you get a better
You do.
quality when you go
definitely get a
inside.
better experience.
And we always have a bad experience
Yeah.
when we bring it home every time. But you know what? And I don't know if you're calling the restaurant directly or
Right.
using their website or
No,
whatever.
I call them.
You know what the move is?
What?
Is if you're gonna do that is to use one of these delivery app methods.
I've had bad experiences lately with the delivery apps,
No.
Grubhub and
No, so have I. Almost every single
Yeah.
time. But the thing is they have an option to complain on the app,
Right.
and they'll give you an immediate, not a full refund, but they'll like give you like some money back, like
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
if one of like Texas Roadhouse fucks up your order and you call them,
Right.
they'll be like, "Oh, what do you want to do? You want to drive all the way back here
Yeah.
and pick up some more, or
Yeah.
what do you want, a coupon for 10% off your next
Right.
visit?"
Right.
Like they don't have many options. All right. Yeah, so we're at about 90 minutes anyway. So.
Right.
cool.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pause it because our guest has got a heart out.
Okay.
So, but we'll be back because we got a lot more to cover.
Yeah. Done deal, man.
So, yeah, we'll be right back. Thanks for coming down here, man. Thanks for sharing your story.
Dude, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. And again, I want to give a shout out. Please, on Sunday, come, enjoy. And I forgot to mention earlier, and a lot went on. Come get some Fat Barbecue.
Fats.
Oh,
barbecue.
Shit.
There'll be Fat's Barbecue there on Sunday.
Yeah.
Come eat.
Yeah. If you guys know Gabe, he's been a long time sponsor of our show. Shit, man.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah. But anyway, man, thanks for coming down. Thanks for sharing your story. Thanks for indulging us.
Yep.
And hopefully we can bring you down here more often. Let's do
Dude,
this.
yeah. Let's make it let's make more often,
let's
man.
do this
For
again.
real.
Appreciate the opportunity, and I'm
Want to
glad
get
to
to
meet
know
you
you,
guys.
man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we'll be back with some more bullshit, but we're gonna go let our guest out, and
Hell yeah, man.
we'll be right back.
Right on.
All right, we're back.
We back.
Man, what a guest, right?
Yeah.
That
That
was-
guy has a crazy fucking life story, man.
And I feel like we barely even scratched
Oh,
the surface.
We barely scratched the surface.
Barely.
So many things. Jesus.
Yeah,
Christopher Tapp.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody that might be listening that doesn't know,
Yeah.
you can go online and Google his name, Christopher Tapp. He's been on multiple TV shows.
Right.
They've done fucking documentaries and shit about his story.
Hell,
It
he was
is
on
a-
Dr. Oz, for Christ's sake.
Ridiculously crazy story. So check out his story and
Yeah.
get the deep
Get the
deets on it.
deets on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on that he can't talk about, which is understandable.
Right.
Dude, you were fucking in prison for 20 years
Yeah.
when you're innocent.
That's a mind fuck. And I think
Yeah.
I said that already, but Jesus,
Yeah.
it's a mind fuck.
Anyway, well,
I'd break like a fucking, like one of those fish. They always call them fresh. What was this? They say in Shawshank Redemption?
I don't remember. I don't think I would do well in prison.
No.
No.
No, you're real plump. You got a juicy ass on
Plump? What are you talking about? I've been on keto fucking 2 straight weeks, dog.
you. Hell yeah. I mean, you fucking skinnied up,
I
dude.
didn't even slip.
I'm
bro.
talking about your ass, though. You got a plump ass.
No, actually, I have 0 ass.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah, I have no butt.
None?
My Ask anyone in my family
Right.
about my butt.
Right.
They'll be like, "What butt?"
What butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have to tighten my belt so tight
Dude,
to keep my shit from falling down? I don't have an ass, bro.
I have exactly the opposite
I
of
know
that.
you have a big old ghetto booty.
Yeah, I have a big ol' ass. And
You
it
have
just,
a ghetto.
it
You have
just
a
gets-
Nicki Minaj
Yeah,
ass.
it gets worse when I get overweight. It all goes to my ass.
You just got a plump booty.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, that's not a bad thing.
I gotta pull my pants up all the time. Everyone thinks I'm trying to G out. It's like, no, I just cannot keep my pants up. Dude, I literally have to tighten my belt so tight that it's like squeezing
Why don't you
me
just
to
buy
death.
pants that fit?
No, I do.
Oh, right.
But I don't have an ass. So eventually they loosen a little bit,
Right.
due to wear and tear or whatever,
Right,
just going through the day. They loosen up, bro. And they just fucking, I'm always having to pull my shit up.
Yeah. Right now, I've been pulling my pants up a lot. I haven't put a belt on, and I've lost a lot of weight, which is good. But
That's great, bro.
I'm still fat. I still need to lose more.
Yeah.
All I
Hey,
could think about today was cheating. Like, I wanted to cheat so bad.
those days happen, man.
I was like, man, maybe I want some pizza.
Those
And then I was
days.
like, maybe some Five Guys burgers with some fries, those Cajun fries.
God damn it.
I know. And my wife's like, I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal, and I was like, you're gonna fucking break over a bowl of cereal?
Yeah, dude, fuck that shit.
I mean, I like cereal. Don't get me wrong, but Jesus, I'm not gonna
I'm
break.
not about to
I'm not
break.
to fucking lose this 2-week streak for fucking cereal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Nope. Nope.
She was like, I'm so fucking hungry. I was like, there's leftover taco salad in the fridge. Why don't you just make some?
No.
Oh, can you make it for me? I was like,
For
yeah,
those moments,
I
you
guess.
gotta have a tray or a thing full of hard-boiled eggs
All right.
and fat bombs.
Yep.
Like if you make those,
Yep.
and when you feel like that, just do a couple of those, and you should be good.
Yep.
But yeah, that craving for eating that shit that you love,
Yeah.
it could be strong.
It is. It's sometimes. But once I got full tummy, it went away.
Yeah.
All that shit went away.
Yeah.
I
Did you just drink a whole bunch of cum?
No. I don't have enough of that to fill me up.
Well, not
I'm never
your own.
satisfied. Huh?
Not your own.
Oh, yeah. No, I just don't have any on hand in that case.
Oh, your supply is low.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
It's
Hey,
all stored in
you
your
are
asshole.
you are a father of boys,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. 3 boys, 1 girl.
Do you ever do any of that that special dad bonding time where you wrap it up, and you wrestle, you
Oh,
do a
yeah.
little wrestling,
You beat them up a little
Yeah.
bit.
you take out some of that anger on them, but make it think that you're having fun with
Oh,
it.
yeah. Just punch them a little
You
too hard.
accidentally
Yeah.
hit them a little too hard, and then they start crying, and
Yeah.
they run to mom.
Yeah.
You're like,
But
"Whoa, we're
when they're
just
running
fucking
to
around."
mom, you just trip them with your hand.
And then they
and
hit their
fall down
face
the
on the
stairs.
stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Feels so good.
It does. Little shit.
And then you're like,
Teach you to
"What?
leave the lights on.
You're just. I told you I get the big piece of chicken at dinner, you bitch.
Oh, shit.
Took the breast. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Fuck.
No, so you wrestle with the boys. You know,
Yeah.
you mix it up. You toss them around a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I had an incident this week, wrestling with my. I have an 8-year-old. Or
Right.
well, he's gonna be 8 next week.
Right.
So he's 7. You know, you wrestle with the kids, and I think thinking back to when I was a kid and I used to wrestle with my pops.
Yeah.
You think that your dad is like there's no way you can hurt your dad.
Right.
Like you wrestle around, he always overpowers you.
Yeah.
No matter what you do. He might let you get his neck a little bit,
Right.
but he always is able to just fucking tear you down, you know.
Yeah.
And you just accept that and you think, I can't hurt he's the fucking He-Man. I can't
Yeah.
hurt my dad.
Right.
And you know that that's not true.
Oh, God. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
My son, I was wrestling around with him a little bit this week. You know, just playing around. Just he runs and jumps on you and wraps his arms around your neck and you fucking lay down. You know the game.
Yeah.
Well, he decided that since there's no way he could physically hurt me, he kicked me square in the nuts, dude.
Wow.
And instantly I saw red.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're not my son anymore. Now you're a fucking, you're an enemy, and I'm going to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I caught myself. I caught myself and stopped myself, but I
Right.
was like, "You motherfucker!" Like I had this moment where I was like, "I'm gonna punch this fucker in the face."
I bet he saw it too come over your face.
Yeah, because he ran up the stairs as fast as he could.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking back to when I used to do that with my dad. Me and my dad and my brother used to wrestle all the time.
Mhm.
We used to fucking wrestle him all the time. And I remember that very moment that I think he's going to remember when he's an adult.
Yeah.
That just happened to him
Yeah.
tonight. Except it was a little different when I did it. I had a broken arm.
Right.
And it seems like they don't do it anymore. But back then, when you had a broken bone, they put a fiberglass cast on you.
Yeah.
They wrapped a real cast on
Yeah.
your arm or your leg or whatever.
Right. Right.
Now all you see is those walking casts that strap on. They're all gay. Anyway, I was wrestling with my dad, and I know how hard these casts are.
Yeah.
And we're just fucking wrestling around, and I fucking boosh. I bashed him on the side of the head with my cast,
Yeah.
thinking my dad looks like He-Man,
Yeah.
especially when I was a kid.
Right.
He was a weightlifter. Like, he was a big fucking guy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I can't hurt this fucking guy no matter what I do. And I smacked him upside the head with my cast,
Yeah.
dude. And his face just changed right there. And he fucking grabbed me
Yeah.
and threw me across the room, like through the air into the wall. Like, and I just remember laying on the floor like, oh shit, he ain't fucking around anymore. Like,
Dude,
that might
I
have been
would've
the
paid
last time I ever wrestled him.
I would have paid so fucking much money to see your dad throw you head first into a fucking wall with a broke ass arm.
Yeah,
to
I'm
just
surprised he didn't
re-breaking.
break my other
Yeah.
arm.
Your head's like sticking in the wall, like I'm just twitching.
Convulsing. Yeah, and that was the moment when I realized, oh, you're human.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that
I
didn't
can't-
feel good, and
Yeah.
you're way bigger than me.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
did your brother do? Were they both there? Were you guys both
I don't
there?
remember what I
Yeah.
don't remember what my brother did.
Like,
I just
oh,
remember
shit.
I just remember that moment when I was like, oh
Flying
yeah.
through the air?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Did you just crumble like a fucking sack of shit when you hit the wall? Like,
probably.
I just imagine you smashing into the wall, like your whole ass just fucking like crunching up like an accordion. Like, oh,
I was
fuck.
probably like 10 years old
Yeah.
too.
And I bet you didn't weigh much, you know?
No.
You probably weighed like fucking
70 pounds.
75 pounds maybe. Fucking red hair flowing through the air, just fucking slamming into a wall.
Maybe. Yeah.
Did he just get up and walk away after that?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think he just stomped out of the room.
Yeah.
Like, little fucker.
Yeah.
You ain't even my kid.
He just fucking takes the cast off you and just beats you with it. I still need
Yeah.
that.
So, but I had that fucking moment this week with
Yeah.
my kid where I was like, oh,
Well, we play a lot with swords, like the swords, the ninja swords and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He'll run at me and like fucking hit me with one. I'm like, dude. I was like, you can't swing it.
you
I was like, it's foam, sure, but inside that, there's
stings.
still, yeah. I was like, ow.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
He's all, sorry, Dad. And then I fucking square kick him in the chest across the room.
You like Joe Rogan spin kick him on the side of the fucking right
What?
in the fucking ribs.
So I have an older son, but when he was younger, I remember I had just seen that movie 300,
Okay.
and we were pretty fucking hyped up. Yeah. Anyway, like I walked into the room and he was in there, and I Sparta kicked him in the chest, and he fucking flew like literally 10 feet backwards. And we have this window that's like on the other side of the room. I swear to God, if he would have been any closer, he would have flew right out the fucking window, dude. He's like, holy shit. Well, he didn't say that, but I was like, holy shit.
Like, did that just
Yeah,
happen?
but he was like fucking, you know, they're spry. You're spry at that
Oh
age.
yeah, they bounce back.
Yeah, you bounce back. I'm
Yeah.
sure you bounce back after that, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no lasting
Yeah.
fucking scar. It's
Yeah.
emotional scars.
Right. Yeah, something crippled you for the rest of your life, but
Yeah.
You're a
My
f-
left shoulder will never be the same, but
oh fuck, dude. Yeah, man, I love wrestling. Dude. It's fucking awesome.
yeah.
When they get a little older, just fucking choke them out till they fucking can't breathe, and then you fucking do a couple eye gouges, maybe a fucking, you know, the
The
fucking
fish hook.
the fish hook, you know,
Yeah,
just
check,
show them what's
check
up.
the oil.
Yeah, yeah. What? Check. What's that?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just made it up.
oh, did you?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's where you pull out the dipstick
So
and
gross.
wipe off the tip.
Ugh.
Wait.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's how you check oil, dude, in a car.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You're
You
talking
pull
about
the dipstick
mechanicking
out,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you look at it and
Oh,
you wipe
right.
it off and you put it back
Yeah,
in.
yeah, definitely.
Jesus, where the fuck are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. Jeez.
All right, man. We are deep into this episode.
Yeah, let's wrap it up, dude.
Yeah. So before we do, though, I think we have to fucking finish it out. You
Oh.
can't just call it.
We need to also hit up our sponsor real quick.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beamers.
Beamers, Action, Sports.
Yeah,
All right?
Beamers
know.
Action Sports Pro Shop.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
You know what his motto is? We do it in the dirt, the park, and the street.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's it, though?
Action Sports.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, whether it's biking, pro scootering, or skateboarding, he's got you covered.
He does. He really does.
Yeah. Go in there for all of your. You want a new bike
Right.
of any style,
Yeah.
or a used bike,
Right.
or a scooter,
Yep.
a pro scooter,
He has it all, man.
or a skateboard.
Yep.
Get some new. What are some skateboard parts that you might need?
Might need the body, the deck, if
The
you will.
deck, yeah.
Right.
What else is there?
What about the wheels?
There's wheels, yeah.
What about the trucks?
Trucks,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ball bearings.
Bearings, yeah.
Yep. You need all that stuff, dude.
Some grip tape,
Yep. Definitely.
yeah.
All the good stuff.
Those are the essentials for a skateboard. I feel like.
Yeah.
Anyway, go over to Beamers, get hooked up. If you've got a bike that ain't really pulling its weight anymore, you know,
He has
but you
some
don't want to
fucking-
let
He
it.
has some nice
But you
bikes
don't.
right now.
But you don't want to let it go yet.
Right.
You know, maybe it's got maybe the shifter, the gears aren't shifting like they
Right.
should, or the brakes aren't tight. Maybe the chain's got issues, or
Right.
you got a flat tire.
Ooh.
Take it in there, bro.
yeah.
Let Jason hook you up.
Yep.
He'll fix you up, get you back on the trail or the
Right.
road or the track, even.
Yeah, you're racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, get you back on the track. Get you back on the skateboard ramps.
Yeah. And then if you've
Get you
listened
back
to
in
this,
the half pipe, dropping some heat.
yeah, baby.
Yeah.
If you've listened to the show at all, you know that we are huge fans of the bump box.
Yeah. Huge.
Huge fans of the bump box, like big fans.
Right.
Well, Beamers is the only place you can go to see one in person without coming here.
Right.
Test it out. Listen to "Return of the Mac" by Mark Morrison. That's
the
unfortunately,
go-to song.
It's the only song Jason has on his
Yeah.
his
His players.
device.
Yeah. That's all he plays.
But you don't really need to hear anything else. That song will.
Yeah.
You'll be like, wow. I need all of them.
That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to know.
Anyway, he's the official bump box dealer for the area, so go check out your bump boxes there. Yeah, man, it's a hell of a great store.
That's a fucking amazing store. Go
Yeah.
check it out. It's great
real.
too. So.
All right, Greg, let's get to it real quick. I think it's time for Jeff and Grebs.
Yep. Greb. That's my new
Greb.
name.
Greb.
Greb. Grebs.
It's getting late, bro.
It is.
It's time for Jeff and Greg's Urban Dictionary Phrase of the Week. Yeah, man. And it looks like this week you had Canada on the mind?
More maple syrup than anything,
Okay.
you know. But yeah, Canada kind of came up in my head, and I was like, you know what? They always have some crazy ones for Canada for some reason.
They do.
So I was like, I'm gonna go for that. You don't have to read them all.
Well, there's only two. Oh, there's three.
Mm-hmm.
There's three. Why not?
All right. I'm just saying.
Why not?
Do it.
All right, bro. I'm going to try to decide which one to start first on, and you tell everybody how to get warmed up and ready.
So check it out here, man. I want you guys to kick back out there in TV land, you know, in podcast land, if you will.
Be thankful you're not getting raped in prison.
Yep, you're thankful. You know, maybe you're doing some bad things and you deserve to get raped. I don't know. Who knows? But until then, kick up your feet, man. Put on some sneakers. Kick off your sneakers. You know, maybe you're going for a run to get that fucking endorphins running through your, to get that natural high. You know, Do that, you know? Maybe you're going to go for a swim. You make sure you're eating a lot of calories. Maybe you're going to be the next fucking guy who wins a lot of medals.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's wrap it up.
My friend here is going to paint you a picture like Bob fucking Ross.
Yeah, baby.
And don't ever rush me again on this, all right? Before I smack you in the face.
All right, fine.
Okay, I'm done now.
I apologize.
You should be. You should
Okay.
apologize. Michael Phelps, that's who it was. Fuck, god damn it.
You really dropped it.
I did.
All right, this week we've got the maple leaf,
Right.
the moose jaw, or the Manitoba maple.
Yep. The moose jaw.
That's the one that comes to me. That's the one that really speaks to me,
Me too.
is what I mean.
Yeah.
The moose jaw.
Yeah.
I like the sound
I've
of
seen
that.
some moose in my day, and they're big motherfuckers.
So let's start there. The moose jaw
Right.
is the fine art of two gentlemen penetrating one lucky lady's ears.
I think that would hurt.
It says picture antlers,
Yeah. Okay.
while simultaneously ejaculating.
Right.
Then they punch her in the jaw as she emits a moose call. You can't really fuck someone in the ear.
Depends on their ear holes.
I'm going to say even if they have huge ear holes, you have a very tiny dick. If you can fuck someone in their ears.
Yeah, that is true.
Even if they have the biggest ear holes in the world,
Right.
you still have a very tiny dick.
What if they wrap their excess ear skin around your dick and you just kind of fuck that?
Oh, you're talking about like wrapping the
Yeah.
skin and cartilage
Yeah,
around.
yeah. What if you do that?
Still a very tiny dick.
Very tiny.
While simultaneously ejaculating.
I like how they say lucky lady. She is very lucky.
The fine art of two gentlemen penetrating one lucky lady's ears while simultaneously ejaculating, then punching her in the jaw as she emits a moose call.
Why do you have to punch her in the jaw, though?
It sounds like if you do this, you're just a criminal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
And it's two guys on one girl's head punching her in the jaw.
That's rude.
I don't sign off on this one.
I don't either. I don't think she's lucky.
I thought about it, and I don't think she is either.
It almost sounds like she's being punished for something.
Yeah. Maybe she did something bad, though.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
You
Like
don't
tax
know.
evasion or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe it's two IRS guys.
they're coming to collect.
Oh, you don't have any money? Here's what we're gonna do.
We're going to take it out of your
That sounds like
jaw.
a fucking Pornhub show or something.
Yeah.
IRS tax man.
We take pussy payments.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I thought you said you needed money.
Oh shit. We're going to fucking hell. We're going to hell.
All right, bro. So we got the maple leaf or the Manitoba maple. Which way you want to go here?
Let's go with the maple leaf.
All right. The maple leaf is covering your penis with maple syrup.
Right?
So far, I'm down.
Who isn't?
So, covering your penis with maple syrup and then smacking your partner in the face with it while groaning like a moose and making moose antlers with your hands over your head. Like, Bullwinkle.
That's what I thought when I read that. I was like, hey, that sounds
Picturing
like
Bullwinkle.
Yeah. I was like, huh,
Just dick slapping someone
yeah.
with a syrup
I
cock.
was like, Rocky and Bullwinkle. I wonder if they do that. Huh.
What, real moose? Or Canadians?
No, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I'm sure they do. Yeah. Like in the uncensored versions of their show.
Yeah. You know what? I have so many memories of Rocky and Bullwinkle from our childhood,
Right.
but I don't actually remember like watching it. I feel like it was earlier than us,
Yeah.
and there's like residual, like, oh, you know, Rocky and Bullwinkle,
Right.
shit.
I think I saw a couple episodes, but I don't remember any
Yeah,
of
that's
them.
how I feel too.
I remember.
It wasn't a part
Hey
of my
Boo Boo.
childhood, but yeah, there's Yogi Bear and fucking
Yeah.
the fucking little dude,
Yeah.
Yogi and
Smokey.
no,
Smokey and the Bandit.
no, that's
Halls of Fury.
no. I think we're
Smokey
done.
and the Bandit.
I think we're done.
Okay.
Yogi and Boo Boo.
Oh yeah, Yogi and Boo Boo. Hey Boo Boo.
Yeah.
Let's
Big
go
and
up
big
and make it watch it.
And now, if it was now,
Right.
like when the bear comes to the campsite and takes the picnic basket,
Right.
Fishing Game shoots the bear in the fucking head now.
Didn't they always do that? And they just didn't say
No,
it.
no. They didn't. There was a time where they would relocate the bear.
Right.
At first, they probably ignored it,
Right.
and then they started relocating the bear, and now they just shoot the fucking thing right in the head. They
Jeez.
just kill it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, good for us because we're people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And fuck bears. They'll eat you asshole first if they could.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same way, you know.
Yeah.
Originally, you want to be like, oh man, they don't know any better.
Right.
They just, they're just fucking wild animals.
Right.
But also, humans have to win this race.
Yeah. We have to win.
So
We can't just let bears run around fucking running amok.
yeah. So if bears are gonna start fucking with us,
Yeah.
we're
We gotta
I'm
shoot 'em.
sorry, we
Yeah.
don't want to kill them all, but
Yeah.
we're more important than them
Yeah. Exactly.
in the long.
Yeah.
Same
Unless
with
you want to see somebody get eaten asshole
Same with
first.
sharks and alligators.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kill them all. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. They're evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Inherently.
murder machines. We
Yeah.
don't need them.
We don't need them. Unless
Yeah.
they have lasers on their freaking heads.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, definitely. Then we need them.
for sure. Do you see this weekend in like the Boise area, there was a 6-foot alligator that someone just spotted out. Like it obviously escaped from someplace
Right.
that probably shouldn't have had it. But I saw an article this week of someone was just like outside, and all of a sudden in Idaho, there was a 6-foot alligator just roaming around in their yard. It was like under a trailer.
Wow.
Like how
Because it gets cold in Idaho. I'm sure that's not
But
good
that's
for them.
the last thing you expect to run into in the dark
Yeah.
when you're outside here.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
out. You're out. Fucking checking on your property,
An alligator could fucking kill
and
you
all
still.
of a sudden you're like, "What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Is that a real fucking?"
Or you walk by
alligator?"
that trailer and he snaps your fucking ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck
I saw
you.
pictures of it. It's a big goddamn alligator.
Yeah.
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 In
Fuck you.
Idaho.
Yeah. It still gets cold in Idaho at night.
Yeah.
You know?
Somebody was keeping it, and
Yeah. It
it
got out.
got out, or they released
Right.
it.
They were keeping it in a tub.
Yeah.
Like, this tub, don't go in here because there's an alligator in there. What? Like, yeah, we don't have anywhere else to put it. We just put it in a bathtub.
All right, one more.
All right.
One more, and then we're gonna call it a night.
Okay.
All right, the last one is called the maple leaf.
What?
The maple leaf.
Oh, yeah. I like maple leaves.
I think that's like the traditional like
Yeah.
dick cover.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big leaf.
Yeah.
Even if
I always thought it was a weed leaf, but yeah, it could be a maple leaf.
the maple leaf. Oh wow. Covering your penis with maple syrup, and then smacking your partner in the face with it while groaning like a moose. They all have to do with groaning or making moose calls.
Right.
Smacking your partner in the face with it while groaning like a moose and making moose antlers with your hands over your head. Did I already read this one?
Yeah, I think so.
What the fuck? Oh, the moose jaw.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
moose jaw is what you...
Sorry about
yeah.
that. Well, that was weird. It's been a minute. I don't remember reading that already. The moose jaw is the fine art of two gentlemen penetrating one... We did that one too. Sorry.
What's going on?
I think I just had a stroke.
Did you?
It's the
Your face is droopy.
the Manitoba maple.
Ah, that's what it is.
When you're fucking a chick from behind against a maple tree, then you tap the tree and maple syrup runs down her face.
Yeah.
How did I just read 2 that I already read and I don't remember reading them? And I'm not drunk, dude.
No, I know. You got dementia. It's okay.
Yeah.
I do a lot of things to you don't remember.
Shit. Where
You come to find out years from now that I've been drugging you every show.
Hey, bro, do you ever wrestle with your sons?
Welcome to our guest, Christopher Tapp. He's where is he? Where'd he go? He was here.
Oh,
today.
I thought he was gonna be here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
Sorry
old.
about that. Hey, I have a video I want to show you. Have you ever seen a guy vape his own jizz?
No.
Well,
Yeah.
you're in for a treat. You know what? I'm gonna attribute this to it being late and I'm tired.
Yeah, you wake up early.
Yeah, man.
You know, you have that excuse.
Do you have any big plans for the weekend, dog?
Do I have any big plans for the weekend, dog? How about
Thanks for repeating the whole question word for word.
yeah. No, I do not. I'm gonna go to that fundraiser probably on Sunday.
Yeah, that's
He didn't tell me. He didn't say a time though,
it's
did he?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be there. I'll grab some pulled pork.
Rep some JGP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
I'm going out of town.
Right. So you won't be there,
We're going to
most likely.
We're going to SLC.
Ooh, Salt Lake City.
Yeah. Next week is my anniversary,
Right.
my wedding
So
anniversary,
you gonna go again?
and our youngest son's birthday. So we're sort of doubling up.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna go. We're gonna go to the Hogle Zoo.
This weekend?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. How much that cost? $400? About that?
No, it's pretty. It's pretty inexpensive.
Oh right.
Actually.
Right.
Yeah.
What do they have at the Hogle Zoo? Like the traditional stuff?
Everything.
Yeah.
Name it.
Leopards.
Yep.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Their claim to fame there is their polar bears.
That polar bears?
Yeah.
Jeez. Are they skinny as fuck? Like
No.
malnourished?
The polar bears they have there are young,
Yeah.
and so it's fun to watch them.
Right.
They're famous.
You ever see the tigers? Are they fat as fuck? They have tigers there?
They do have tigers.
Are they
yeah.
just fat?
No. No, this zoo, this is a top-notch zoo.
Right.
So like the enclosures are like, wow,
They're nice.
impressive.
Are they big?
Yeah,
It's not big enough. Still cage.
it ain't wild. But you know, if they're born there, they don't know any fucking difference.
Yeah.
You know?
Except for millions of years of instinct just going to waste.
True.
Yeah.
But you know, we get to see them this way.
Yeah, that's cool.
Anyway, we are fucking done.
Yep, we are.
I've hit the wall.
You have hit the wall, and you know what?
What's
Your
up?
dad threw you into a wall, and now you have hit the proverbial wall. So
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's all coming around.
Is that why why I used to punch walls all the time?
Did you used to punch walls?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I've punched so many.
How many times have you hurt your hand punching a wall? Have you ever punched a brick wall and you're like, damn, that was a solid. That was solid as fuck.
You
Or
know-
did you ever punch your drywall but then hit the fucking stud? You're like,
No.
I think I broke my fucking hand.
Actually, I've always gotten lucky and it hit right between the studs.
Yeah.
It's never happened. But then, are you really lucky when you have a hole to patch now?
No,
No.
no.
I've punched a lot of stuff and I've hurt my hand pretty bad.
Yeah.
But
The one
never,
time
never sheetrock. I've always gotten lucky.
Yeah. I remember one time I played an April Fool's joke on you and said I quit the podcast and you thought I did. And you punched a wall
Yeah.
and you fucked your hand up. So I was like, dude, I was just kidding. You're like, oh. Well, fuck you then. And I was like, yeah.
Listen, I don't take bad news well.
No, you don't. I
I'm
couldn't
wor-
believe you took it seriously.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. I must have been really convincing.
You know, I've always been bad at taking April Fool's stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a
Because your mom.
sucker for
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Dude, my mom
It's
tries
a-
to get me every year.
You don't believe her anymore.
No, the day before, every year now,
Yeah.
I contact her
Yeah.
and I say, just so you know,
Yeah.
even if it's real, I'm not responding or answering your phone calls tomorrow. I don't care what you say.
Right.
Even if you're like, I swear to God, this is not an April Fool's joke.
And does she do it every year still?
I don't care. No, she's She hasn't done anything for a couple of years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. We gotta change that.
Like, I don't care what the fucking reason is.
Maybe we could get your dad to come down and throw you into a fucking wall. Do you think he still could?
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see it. April Fools.
Easily.
After he throws you.
He came and met us camping a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
he ripped? Does he have a six-pack?
He's in shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's in shape. Anyway, man. We just right now hit 2 hours.
Oh, shit.
So I think we're good to go.
Yeah, let's wrap it up, dude.
Yeah. Man, that was one of the most interesting guests we've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't wait to have him on again.
I can't wait. So much more.
What a
we need.
fucking down-to-earth guy.
Yeah, he's
To
so
have
cool.
lost that much time of his
Yeah.
life and to be out and be that
Yeah. Be that cool.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't imagine that going through that and not being the most bitter motherfucker
Right.
in the world.
Right.
Just angry and bitter and
Yeah.
fucking mad
Just
at
he's
everyone.
so full of hope and he wants to help everybody.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
It's a beautiful story, man.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, episode 117 is going to go down, I think, in the books
What? Yeah.
as one of the special
One of the
ones.
special ones for sure.
Yeah. And we're going to have that guy on here more
Yeah.
often,
He said he was willing to come back out and do some
Yeah.
more. So
which is pretty cool.
that is pretty fucking cool.
All right, man. I guess that's it, bro. Time to do it.
All right.
All right. So, I'm Jeff,
And I'm Greg.
and we out, bitch.
Real talk, motherfuckers.
2 hours of podcasting. We forgot one thing.
Nice beard.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. Right back at you.
Oh, thank you. What did we forget?
Just a
It's tiny.
little thing.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention fuck the Beatles. Fuck the
The
Beatles.
Beatles. Done and done.
They're fans of cancer.
Yep.
They got no place.
None. Until next time.